throughout this tournament, but it is a nice way.
The semi-finals, but they have to do that in some fashion as well because the net run rate is in the negatives. While on the other hand, Tamimi Group Cricket Club, 3 matches, 3 losses, as presented as well. They're playing for pride in this game, and that's why a couple of changes for everyone to get in a game here. So they will play for pride, but the 2 points will be crucial here, Suraj.
Yep, 2 points absolutely crucial here. And it just gives a lot of belief throughout the squad in terms of winning games. Winning and losing, of course, is contagious, as the two openers tried out there in Tamimi Group Cricket Club. In the previous game against Jubail Knights were put into bat. Skipper was looking at a score at 180, 190. They fell desperately short and ended up losing that game by 6 wickets and nearly 6 overs to spare. So a lot of room for improvement here. And it all depends on how the two openers go out there and express themselves and give their team a good base.
See the two openers coming in. 3 losses though, but lots and lots of learnings to take from this tournament for the Tamimi Group Cricket Club, the home side. Change in conditions. They've not adapted well to the conditions, and I think that will be one of the key things that they'll take away from this tournament. The adaptability factor, because there's been rain in the previous few days. Then it's been slightly colder a couple of days back, and now we see the sun shining in since yesterday. So it's been a change in conditions, and unfortunately for the Tamimi Group, this tournament, they haven't been able to adapt well to that fact, Suraj.
Yep, adaptation has been a difficult task for them, and it's every time they face a certain moment of adversity, they haven't been able to come out of that. And that is something that the skipper and the brain trust will be looking to rectify in tournaments coming front. It's a good learning experience for them when you play at the premier teams of what Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has to offer. If you do come up short, other teams will punish you, and this is an opportunity for both teams to put things right here.
Surprised to see spin straight on introduced for the first time in this tournament by the OGC. Might be because of the fact that Mohammad Abu Bakar and Mohammad Hassan both are really strong players against the faster bowlers. But when you have Ruman Reis into your attack and still going for the spinning option, well, it's a different ploy, and we'll see how it works out.
It's a move that is outside the box. Always very interesting when you see a spinner first up with the new ball. My promise fireworks here, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a great game in front of us with both teams playing with full of confidence. The handbrakes are off here. The result pretty much not determining who's going to move into the next rounds. So a lot of confidence, a lot of freedom here. Let's hope to see a great game of football. Great game of cricket, sorry.
Asif Khan with the ball. And we're at this stage of the tournament where you can't afford to make any mistakes as a side as well. To the business half of this tournament, every single decision will matter. And as we get set to begin proceedings, Asif Khan has got a slip in place. The first slip might come into play as Asif will look to spin that ball away from the right-hander. Both umpires confirming, and the umpire calls play. Asif Khan to Muhammad Abu Bakar here in match number 15. Here we go. Flight delivery this time. That one came in with the angle. It's going to be tough for Asif to handle that new hard ball as well. He will not get much to spin. What he will get is the fact that he'll get the ball to slide in, and he'll get some good bounce as well with this harder ball, as Tamimi Group Cricket Club are off. Keep that delivery, but the way that Ball swung like a boomerang on that occasion from Ruman Rais, and in the end, he was caught up in a very, very ugly situation. Was Muhammad Hassan that was plumb, and it was hitting the middle stump on that occasion, according to me. Second wicket down. Tamimi Group Cricket Club once again in some deep trouble early on. Mohammad Malik goes for one. It's 5 for 2.
Well, you always do look a little silly when you don't offer a shot, but look at that for a delivery. He's completely missed the ball in the air there. He didn't know where it was. He couldn't pick it up and was far too late, and that ball was crashing towards the stumps. Asin is trying to explain that to his mates in the dugout as to why a shot wasn't offered. That is a brilliant way to unsettle a new batsman just looking to find his feet, and then you get a ball like that. Well, that's really tough to face, but just the perfect start here for Semi Geotechnic Cricket Club. A wicket in the first over, a wicket in the second. Now well on top here as we head towards the final delivery of the second over. Roman will be feeling this now, getting Usman with this first delivery. He'll be pumped up here.
Absolutely. You can see he's trying to set the field to perfection. That's been the quality that he's possessed. Such a good platform for these youngsters to get some good mentorship from the big man himself, Ruman Reis.
Here goes Rahman, fresh off a wicket. New batsman here again, getting the ball to just move late. Gets good bat on ball there from Usman. It's a steady end to the over. It's 3 runs and a wicket from that Ruman Rais over. It's 2 overs gone. It's 5 for 2.
Brilliant end to the over that time as well. Spot about Usman Shafiq, the left-hander, on to the middle to join Kamran Ali Shah. They will be looking for a partnership. We saw it in the earlier game. Loss of 2 quick wickets. And the Cloud 7 Qalandars still managed to stitch in a partnership. That will be the need of the hour as far as the Tamimi Group Cricket Club are concerned. As partnerships, although this might be the shortest format of the game, partnerships are just of primal importance in this game. No surprises. Asif with a good over to continue from the other end here. Left arm spinner bowling to Kamran. No slips in place this time. He goes for the big shot. Think he's connected that one well, and he's connected that one well for a maximum. Absolutely beautiful from Kamran. He just launched into that one, and that brings us the first 6 of the match.
That is some way to just release the pressure. He made his intentions very clear early on. A bit of width on offer. He just frees those shoulders out and pumps that straight over the bowler's head for a maximum. That is a cracking hit and a much needed 6 there for the Mimi Group Cricket Club.
It's a good delivery this time. Will they take the single? They decide not to. Just slightly pushed his length backwards here, Asif. Ruman Reis wasn't happy with the way Asif bowled that first ball. It was right in the slot and allowing the batsman to go after it. Once again, you can see he's pulled his length back and some good fielding as well to top that one.
Very good fielding there off his own bowling there, Asif, trying to put the clamps on. No bowler likes to be hit for a 6, especially off the first ball. Completely throws you off your game plan there. It's exactly what Kamran was looking to do there and does the wise thing. Just gets a single, rotates the strike. He's got on pretty smoothly here, Kamran, since coming on. He's just been very steady so far. Usman on the other end trying to keep up.
Absolutely. Usman, I think, will fancy playing the left-arm spinner because of the ball angling back into him. He might as well go for the big shots, but I'm not sure if he's going to go for the big shots as early in his innings as he is. Will he have a couple of sighters? Well, only time will tell.
Surely now has to be a bit responsible with 2 wickets already dismissed. Still in the power play, but if you lose that next wicket, suddenly you're exposing your middle order already. You're still a long way into the power play. So it's that fine balance that they have to strike. That fight slip. There he goes big. That's a heavy hit there from Usman. Wastes no time. Oh, he's caught a hold of that and deposits that way over deep mid-wicket for a maximum. Well, that is some way to open your count, and he does so in style.
Well, absolutely, exactly the point I was mentioning. The ball will angle in towards the left-hander, and what a shot this one! Front foot forward, and there was a fielder there, but all he could do was sail, watch the ball sail over his head. Brilliant shot to open his account, and we'll have a change in the ball, I guess, as well.
What a shot that was, and he got that finer as well over deep square leg. It looked like he just opened that over deep mid wicket. Pressure on Asif, two sixes in this over already, and that's watchfully played there from Usman. He is totally unsettled. What was an excellent first over from Asif ends up with a very expensive second. It's 13 from that over. There's 3 overs gone. It's 18 for 2.
Successful over then for the home side. Tamimi Group, proud sponsors in this OGC Foundation Day Cup 2025 as well. They'll be looking to have those 2 points at the end of this game. Mohsin Rajput and Ruman Reis, captain and vice captain, respectively, would be hoping that they put in a good performance with the ball so that they can do well with the bat and chase this one off quickly, because net run rate, as we've discussed, might be a factor going in late into this tournament. Ruman Reis then, without a slip this time. Oh, that's curling back in. Ruman thought that should have been crashing into leg stump, but a good call by the umpire.
Yep, firm call there from the umpire. No hesitation. He's very fortunate there. Maybe half the ball was pitching outside leg. It's a huge call, and that's the disadvantage of bowling from the angles. He's targeting those pads, trying to cramp him up for room here for Kamran. So he's going to have to hit that on the leg side there. You can see deep square leg position for that very shot.
Well, absolutely. Once again, he's got the ball to swing. This time flicked it onto the onside. That will be... Oh, brilliant stop this. Absolutely terrific effort there by the deep square leg fielder to keep that one just to a couple of runs, I think. He saved 2 runs on that occasion. And what a piece of fielding there, Suraj.
Yeah, that was a lovely leg glance. They got that fine enough. Brilliant effort at the field there. So far, they've been 10 on 10 here, Semi Geotechnic Cricket Club, with their fielding. That run out in the first over, now saving a certain boundary.
Ruman Reis has played 8 T20 internationals for Pakistan. He's got 8 wickets as well, made his debut against the West Indies. Goes for the big shot this time. He's cleared mid-on. That will be the second boundary, in fact, for Kamran. Absolutely beautifully played. Just playing that with the swing. He knew that the ball was going to angle in towards him. Just opens the face of the bat, a straight face of the bat as well. The ball goes for a boundary.
Again, confidence there was in the slot. Roman Rice won't be pleased with his length on that occasion. Almost asking the batsman to hit him on that occasion. And he duly accepts that invitation. An expensive start. Roman Rice is over already. 6 runs. Just struggling to find his length. Kamran, putting himself here. He knows that he has the upper hand. But how is he going to approach the next 3 deliveries? Just flick that away. It's a quick single. This is very good cricket here as Usman and Kamran look to just rebuild their innings here. Both getting a good sighter now with runs on the board.
Absolutely. Kamran looks very, very confident out there. 17 of 12. Hit a lot of deliveries as well. Whereas on the other hand, Usman has got a 6 to open his account. It will be 2 slips in place for the left-hander. Roman will look to shape the ball away and produce that outside edge of Usman. Still adjusting his field on the offside. It's a heavily packed field on that offside. Couple of slips in place. Here's Roman.
Usman looking to wind that up. He goes for the big one. It's a leading edge there. Lands safely and race away to the boundary. Well, they've decided to take on Roman Rice here. It's a bold strategy and it's paying dividends here. Not the area that he was targeting, but gets the result that he was looking for.
Well, absolutely. They've decided to go after Roman. That's surely paying off. Looking to go on the onside. Gets the leading edge. No third man means that the ball will go easily towards the boundary.
2 runs in his first over, 11 in his second. So that clear switch in strategy working. They just took their time to settle in and try and figure out how Roman likes to bowl. Now both batsmen looking to target the lead fast bowler. He'll be fired up here trying to get the wicket. Final delivery, the fourth. Swing and a miss there. He's asked the question. The umpire has moved. Oh, he's made the late call there. Usman will have to walk. Roman Rise has his revenge. And as every top bowler does, he goes for runs and he comes back with the wicket. He dismisses the dangerous Usman and he has to walk for 10. It's 29 for 3 after 4.
What a comeback this from Roman Reis. If there was any doubt about the quality of this fast bowler, you've got your queries answered there. Brilliantly bowled. Usman looking to go on the offside this time, actually. Gets the outside edge and Roman Reis gives him the stare as well. This is really, really smart bowling as well from Roman, trying to move that ball from outside the off stump, because he knew that Usman has the leg side as his favourable area. A good catch by the wicketkeeper as well. Third wicket down for the OGC here. They're in some deep trouble once again.
Well, already the middle order exposed now. Number 5 walks in and still 2 overs left in this power play. Side walks in with his team at 29 for 3. Roman Rise, brilliant from him. A wicket in his first over, wicket in his second. Yes, he was a bit expensive in that second over, but he ended it with perfection. He got the danger man dismissed, and now a new partnership has to be built here as Asif comes to bowl his third.
This will be a good phase for Asif as well. 2 right-handers back again. Good delivery to start off. Looking to get the arm ball in once again, as he's been so successful. Has had only 1 wicket. In fact, he hasn't had any wickets so far, but he surely looked like he's going to produce one. The captain has trusted with him to go after third over in the power play itself. So good tactic as well from Captain Mohsin Rajput to have his premium spinner hold 3 overs up front in the power play and put some pressure. Boy, oh boy, some massive pressure at the moment for the Tamimi Group Cricket Club. Once again, that ball just coming in to the right-handers. They have to get accustomed to that ball coming in, because that's what Asif is doing today.
This is just brilliant from Asif. 3 dot balls on the trot in the power play. Pressure on the batsman. Expect Kamran to go after Asif at some point during this over now. This is going to be a really interesting battle there. He just pulls his length back. Kamran was looking to heave that on the leg side. Instead, he might just get a couple here. Good work out there in the deep. Save the boundary. He'll just have to settle for 1.
Settling for the 1 there. Mubashir not as quick between the wickets as Kamran. That's why they had to settle for that single. Mubashir facing Asif for the first time in this innings now.
Just targeting the new batsman out here, Syed now. You have seen the carnage behind, seen his team lost 3 very swift wickets. Must will be licking his chops here. It's a good delivery. That is fired in there towards the stumps. Well played there by Syed.
Syed has had a disappointing tournament so far. He'll be looking to change that today in the final league game that the Tamimi Group Cricket Club play.
Final delivery of the 5th. Asif has bowled a sensational over. Can he conclude it well though? It goes big again. The pressure just building. And Syed almost hauling out his wicket there. Brilliant bowling there for Asif. He's just built the pressure throughout the over and he doesn't concede a boundary in that. It's just sensational spin bowling this from Asif. It's 5 overs gone. A brilliant end to the over. It's 31 for 3.
It's been a treat to the eyes, Asif. None for 17 in his 3 overs. Second over was a bit expensive, and he went for 11 in that second one. In fact, 13, beg your pardon, in that second one. The other 2 overs, he's just conceded 4 runs. That shows the quality of Asif as he's come back superbly. And Captain Mohsin has gone for Roman Reis once again to end the power play. Good tactics, Suraj, or you think he should have been held for the death overs?
Aggressive tactic is what I can say. Good or bad, only time will tell. It's great to see Rahman bowl with the new ball again. He looks to fire that towards the stumps. Brilliantly done. He just chops that for a boundary there once. Well, the decision nearly pays off there once to bring back Rahman Rice.
Well, absolutely. You can see he's trying to target the stumps full and onto the stumps. He's trying to be as close to those three sticks as possible. Lucky on that occasion, Mubashir gets an inside edge. Um, I'm quite sure Ruman is going to come back with this delivery as well. He's going to target the stumps once again. Mubashir will have to be a bit wary of the fact that the ball is swinging, and it might as well swing very, very late as well when this man is bowling. Yorker finishes it off. Exactly the point that we were making. Rumman Reis cleaning the stumps on that occasion. Syed looking to go downtown, giving himself room, getting down the wicket as well. He was in no position to play that one. And the quality of the left arm swing bowler once again showing here as he gets his third. Syed Abbas has to depart for 5. It's 35 for 4.
Well, this is just brilliant cricket all around from the bowling side. First from the skipper for persisting with his two lead bowlers in the power play. Asif builds all the pressure at one end, and Roman Rice comes and bowls absolute heat. There's no chance there for Syed Abbas. His feet have not moved. He's caught right there. He misses. Roman Rice hits, and he's having so much fun out there with the new ball in hand. Well, it doesn't look from his face, but with 3 quick wickets in the power play, he has ripped through Tamimi Group Cricket Club.
Brilliant. Credit has to be given to the captain as well for giving him the third over in the power play. And now we have Ahsan Beg at the crease. He'll be bowling his quick bouncers later on in the second innings. But before that, he'll have to face the music of Roman Reis at the moment. Because he's on song. He's not shying away from bowling towards those stumps and getting some late movement in. Might be expecting the ball to come back in here, Ahsan Beg. But you never know. Roman Reis has surprised us with bouncers as well. Such is the quality of the man.
Well, Vansh, I love listening to music, but this is not something that I want to listen to. Roman is bowling with a lot of fire here. New batsman Ahsan on strike.
Yorker once again. You can nearly expect what he's going to bowl now. Roman Reis is going to go after those late in swinging Yorkers once again. Had those 2 dismissals in play with those swingers, LBW and the bowled as well. Got a slip in place as well, Suraj. 3 deliveries left in the power play. Surely going to be targeting those stumps.
Yeah, he's getting the ball to start away a bit wider here, trying to get that LBW in play. Brilliant bowling there this time. A touch wider, quick single. Ahsan will be breathing a huge sigh of relief there, with Roman Rice targeting the stumps at every occasion that he gets, knowing that this might just be his final over before he bowls one towards the end. And then another wicket here, and Osami Geotechnical Cricket Club will feel that the chase might just be very comfortable from here on.
Well, absolutely. Roman Reis, a part of the 2017 ICC Champions Trophy, which Pakistan won. And one of his last ODIs as well for Pakistan was the semi-final against England. In top quality bowler.
Real pedigree and CV that he's got there, Roman Reis, showing what a quality bowler that is, and not just what a bowler that is, and it's for Osami Geotechnical Cricket Club to attract a talent like Roman Reis, and for Roman Reis just to present his full skill on show here. He's trying to repay that faith. He has seen that in this game. 3 for 18, a touch expensive in terms of runs, but what he's done with the wickets, he's been brilliant. He's got 3 out of 4 here. He's caused all sorts of havoc as we head towards the final delivery of the power play here. Kamran, 17 of 17. He started off with real guns blazing, but he's had to pull back, seeing what's happening at the other end. Roman Rice making sure that his field is placed to his liking. This might just be his quickest delivery of the match here. Watch out, Kamran. This might just be all the smoke here. Here goes Roman Rice. He's watchfully played that and he gets a quick single. Well played there, Kamran. Under all that pressure, he just looks to rise above it. It's the end of the power play, 6 overs gone. And I think that Osami Geotechnic Cricket Club, after winning the toss and electing to bowl first, will feel that they're in a good position. Yeah, it's 6 overs gone. It's 37 for 4.
Brilliant start this after 6 overs. 37 for the loss of 4. Oman Reis completing his 3 overs as the umpire signals the end of the power play. And Arslan has got the ball in his hand, so we might see some spin once again. Not left arm spin this time, but Arslan's leg spinners might as well come into force here.
Well, the first over after the power play, always curious as to how the teams will approach it from the Osami Geotechnic Cricket Club's point of view. It's all about continuing here. They'll have to power through and press on the advantage. It'll be brilliant to see how Osami Geotechnic Cricket Club will handle the next few overs. Kamran on strike. He's been good so far, 18 of 18. Arslan a touch wide and short on that occasion. He'll just get the single. Well, Arslan, 1 for 1 here, looking to continue the good work off the power play. As we just looks to get that wicket going early on. Always look for the big shot that hasn't got the timing right on it. It's gone a long way in the air. Oh, he's almost fumbled that. And oh my goodness me, he's dropped that off his very own bowling. Well, Rahmat, we have a new change in the commentary box. What do you think about that? Off his very own bowling, that should have been taken.
Oh, what have you done, Arslan? That should have been an easy catch for him. He got fumbled a couple of times over there on that occasion. Pretty much a regulation catch to the bowler. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm getting nervous at the moment. How can he put it down, Suraj? It's been a
That is a very unfortunate way. But as a bowler, he can only blame himself there. Almost getting the umpire on that occasion. Kamran looking to take the attack onto Arslan here. Arslan be disappointed, but will look to make amends here. So swift over. He's done very well after the power play.
well, absolutely 39 on the board with the loss of 4 wickets. They are cutting the mustard here. Absolutely doing a perfect job for their team. Beautiful delivery once again. Bowling in the right area as well. This has been the strength of OGC bowling unit. They will not allow batsmen to go and free their arms. Bowling in the right areas with the right pace and the variations as well. Well, what a spell we have seen from Roman Reis. Absolutely on the money.
Brilliant. Just sets the tone so nicely. They have really reaping the rewards here. Good over this from Arslan already. Just 2 runs from it.
Well, can't blame the batsmen to losing out that wickets because the experience that he carries from the international circuit is absolutely terrific, leaving the entire Tamimi Group CC at the moment clouds on the horizon for them. And that brings up the over. After the completion of 7 overs, it's 40 for the loss of 4 wickets, Tamimi Group CC.
Well, Osami Geotechnic Cricket Club, this has gone according to plan for them. The first 7 overs, they've got themselves in such a strong position. As you look at the projected score there, as it stands, Tamimi Group Cricket Club heading for that 108-run mark. Nowhere near enough to really put the pressure on to Osami Geotechnic. They have done very well. They've got their game plan and they've stuck to the guns. They've got the rewards here. Wickets in regular intervals in this match already. And now we have got a very special interview out there in the sidelines. Great to see that Mr. Kabir Khan, director of Saudi Cricket Federation, former Pakistan international and former UAE national team coach out there. We will throw it straight away to the sidelines as the action continues. Rizmanur Rahman, please continue with the interview.
we have a very special guest amongst us, a man who's represented Pakistani national cricket team, who's currently the director of Saudi Cricket Federation, who's been the former UAE coach as well. Mr. Kabir Khan, thank you so much for talking to us. You've been the spine behind the cricketing stuff happening in the UAE, in Saudi Arabia. Tell us about your journey here.
Assalamu alaikum, and thank you very much for inviting me. Well, it started that obviously I'm basically a development coach, and obviously helping countries like Afghanistan to grow from rank 110 to 16, and then going to UAE and trying to make them qualify for the World Cups and getting their ODI status. There's a bit of a development coach story behind it. So when Saudi Federation and the governments thought about developing cricket here and obviously making a team out of it, they took few CVs, and obviously they interviewed few, and obviously they selected me to come and join them. This is my third year there here now, and so far we have beaten UAE in the last tournament. We have beaten Oman, who were much better and higher ranked than us. We have beaten Hong Kong now. The cricket is growing. Obviously, there's a lot. The country is huge, and it needs a lot of, to be honest, effort to just go around the country. The cricket and the clubs are a lot, and obviously that's where we lack a bit, in the sense that obviously there's not enough fund, there's not enough manpower, but still the passion is there, and the boys and talent is there as well. I would like to add that at this time of moment, we've got about more than 15,000 cricketers registered with us, more than 500 clubs with us, but none of them are like professionals. They're playing, they're working, they're labor class, and obviously, and then they're playing cricket with passion, and still beating top teams like Oman and obviously UAE and Hong Kong. It's a great credit for them.
Well, you've been playing cricket for a very long time. You've been a player yourself, then the coaching stuff that you do as well. What are the challenges that you face in the modern day cricket, as cricket has evolved significantly over the past few years as well?
It is changing. It's changing daily. To be honest, we plan for one thing, another thing comes. But obviously, that's the beauty of the game as well. You learn everything. You learn every day. You learn every moment. Not as a player, not as a coach, even as a spectator. As a commentator, you guys learn anything. So obviously, it is something that that's the beauty of the game as well. That is, there's nothing predicted. It's unpredictable. Anybody can do anything. Anything can happen, and that makes the game very beautiful. And obviously, the passion over here and the passion the cricket is bringing to the people and the people of Saudi Arabia, and the role which Saudi is going to play in the future of cricket in Southeast Asia and Asia, that's going to be a significant role.
You've contributed significantly now with the coaching aspect as well. We've seen a lot of club cricket teams happening here. Do we foresee going forward the UAE, Saudi teams going forward and doing some tours within the GCC countries?
Yeah, that's planned. Obviously, we have got a newly appointed GM cricket, Mr. Iqbal Sikandar, who was a part of the winning '92 World Cup. He's joined us from ICC, and for this calendar we have got few tournaments and plus some bilaterals as well, that we want to play as many as international games to give those boys a go at international level, get our ranks better, and obviously climb up the ladder and obviously qualify for the World Cups.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us, and we wish you good luck for the Saudi cricket.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, that was Kabir Khan, who joined us and showed us the plans that he has for Saudi cricket here in Saudi Arabia.
Well, thank you so much there, Rizwanur Rahman, for that fantastic interview with Mr. Kabir Khan, Director of Saudi Cricket Federation, former Pakistani international and the former UAE national team coach. Well, he is an experienced name in international cricket. Well, his stats and accolades all freely available. People can wonder and watch how he has his plans to develop cricket in this beautiful country of Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. He's got plans, he's got actions, and he's seeing more and more participation take on as the game grows in this country. It's wonderful to see as the game and the action continues here, as Tamimi Group Cricket Club are in all sorts of trouble here. 41 for 4 here, Rahmat. 8 overs gone. Where do they go from here?
Well, those were some golden words from Kabir Khan, the director of Saudi Cricket Federation. That's a juicy full toss. He has got some work with the feet out there. Oh, that will be a four. Oh my goodness. There's been an easy chance to stop that one. Mohsin has done a blinder here. That was a simply would have been a single, but he just leaked out to a boundary.
Well, the bowler can be a bit miffed with the efforts at the field. There was a misfield from him as it was smashed back. This looked like a regulation chance to field that. The ball just bobbles up, but that was a very poor delivery and might have just slipped out of his hands. Hit that on the full there, and a welcome boundary for Tamimi Group Cricket Club as Asla looks to put the pressure on. It's a nice shot there from Kamran, and he is now the key wicket here for Osami Geotechnic Cricket Club. 46 for 4 here. The power play didn't go according to plan. They look to rebuild this innings.
Yes, indeed, that was a poor delivery. He absolutely missed the boat to dislodge that into the stands. But coming back to our topic, as we were discussing about Kabir Khan, the director of Saudi Cricket Federation, is an international cricket player who have represented Pakistan in the national side, playing 14 international games and bagging some good 21 wickets in his career. And someone with this experience walking into the Saudi Cricket Federation will definitely be doing justice to the game here, Suraj.
Spot on the experience hand. He knows the ins and outs of the game, and you need personalities like that who have the passion and the know-how. And then he brings the skills together, and hopefully we'll see Saudi cricket grow. As there's a chance here, it's in the air, it lands safely. Hassan just running out of patience on that occasion. He hasn't been striking the ball nicely there, losing his patience and nearly losing his wicket there, Ahmed.
Well, spot on 47 for the loss of four. They are literally struggling at the moment here with that 48 single comes in, but they need to hang on to the wicket as long as possible. Just try to rotate these singles and doubles, keep the momentum going, keep the score cutting. This time walking down, this time high up in the sky. Has he gone the distance? Yes, he has. Oh my goodness, that's been a marvelous shot. Absolutely phenomenal stir from this man. Kamran taking the charge, changing the gears here.
Well,
That's
that is
marvelous.
some way to bring up the 50, and he nearly takes out a cameraman there. Kamran, what a shot that is! He just dances down the track and he gives it the full treatment. Straight as an arrow, powerfully dealt with. Look at that. The cameraman at some point was hoping, please, please just miss me there on that occasion. Gives it a bit of a dive, and it's brilliant stuff as the 50 comes up for Tamimi Group Cricket Club. Kamran has played a brilliant innings here. He's going at a run a ball here. He needs some support at the other end. I know was gone. It's 54 for 4.
Well, Arslan was absolutely clueless at the moment as Kamran doing something at the drop of a hat. Got his feet in work, got his feet in action, and got that delivery dislodged out of the park. What a shot! Well, he's not changing gears here. A good sign for Tamimi Group CC's point of view.
And he's pretty much carrying their hopes with the bat here. As fast bowling once again returns here. Hassan happy to get that fine. He'll get the single and rotate the strike. Kamran will need to farm as much as possible here. Farid, brilliant first over from him, looking to continue his good work.
Hassan Kamran trying to stitch a partnership here, which they are literally in need at the moment. But he's been absolutely on the money. Farid being so economical in this game so far. Just conceded one run in his first over and one run at the start of this second over of his spell. Hitting the nail on the head. Just going absolutely what the plan and the situation demands at the moment for them.
There goes Farid here to the danger man Kamran. And he's got that into the offside. He should just get a single. And even though Semi Group have bowled so well, they know that Kamran Ali Shah, the longer he stays out there in the middle, despite all the good work they've done previously, might be undone here. And that's how crucial the wicket of Kamran Shah is.
Well, as a need to play anchor's role here, just stick back to the wicket and try to rotate as much singles as possible and just let Kamran face the maximum deliveries as long as he's surviving on the crease. That will bring some good hopes and chances of building up a good score on the board.
Gets that fine there. Again, it'll just be a single. Wise batting here from Ehsan, just making sure that he keeps Kamran company at the other end. We saw in the previous over where he just lost his patience and went for the big shot. Nearly lost his wicket in the hopes of trying to get an accelerator on the scoreboard. This is a decent partnership in the context of the first innings. Kamran going great guns here to run a ball.
Well, Farid has got 3 runs in this over so far. It's given a direction to the delivery at the mid-on region for a single. Well, they are doing a great thing from TGC's point of view at the moment. Just keep doing the stuff. Don't
They'll have
get
to make
carried
sure.
away.
What they'll have to make sure is they bat as long as possible. Make sure that they go as long as possible, bat deep. A single there, just motoring along nicely. Well, as we reach towards the halfway stage of the first innings here, Tamimi Group Cricket Club nearly losing half their side. It was a nightmare start in the power play. They never really got going, losing wickets in regular intervals. Now looking to steady the ship here as we head towards the final delivery of the 10th.
Well, as you rightly mentioned, playing a fine innings here, Kamran. And not to forget the innings of Hassan, who is just doing the right job, just trying to rotate the strike as long as possible. 6 runs off that last over. Well, we have got half of the innings concluded at the moment. 10 overs gone at 60 runs on the board for the loss of 4 wickets for Tamimi Group CC.
Well, brilliant stuff this, and Semi Geotechnic Cricket Club, after winning the toss and electing to bowl first, have gotten the first 10 overs out the way, and they'll feel that they've done more than enough in terms of trying to settle the situation up, as we've seen some very good cricket, some fantastic fast bowling, and some spin from Asif as well. We've seen some wonderful cricket. As we look at the batting card here, Syed Abbas, 5 of 4 deliveries. Kamran Shah, of course, the standout batsman. He is the key wicket, 35 of 35 deliveries. Usman Shafiq, 10 of 5. Abu Bakr Mohammed and Mohammad Malik just scoring 1 each. Hassan Beg just making sure that he stays as long as possible and gives Kamran Shah some support at the other end. Well, it's 60 for 4 here, and the bowling card will be all in favour of the Semi Geotechnic Cricket Club. They've been excellent. Well, as we look at the bowling card here, Asif Khan started the innings, 3 overs, none for 17 for him. Rahman Rais, the standout bowler, 3 overs, 3 for 19. Brilliant from him. Aslan Amin, touch expensive, 2 overs, none for 16. And Farid Shah with his 2 overs, none for 7. As we look at the fall of the wickets, it was all early carnage with that run out early on. And from there, just wickets at regular intervals. Just 2 extras conceded here in the OGC Foundation Cup 2025, powered by Dafa News. I'd like to thank our title sponsor, Osami Geotechnic Company, organizing partner Tamimi Tafga and Tamimi Group, broadcast and event partner Pacific Star Sports, organizing partner Axis United Trading Company Limited and Fireox Group, food and beverages partner Shahzada and Mughal Restaurant, trophy sponsors Tapa Tamim and partner. And we'd also like to extend our thanks to Toyam Sports Pearl Index, Mr. Aftab Bilal, Saudi Cricket Eastern Province Cricket Association, TSCC, Cosmo Cosmetics, Oxride, Armaf Perfumes, Shams Corner, Nature and Pure, and GHS Properties. I'd like to thank you all for your continued support and the success of this tournament.
Well, let's get back to the business. Tamimi Group CC at one point, we have seen them going down the flames, and then comes this man, Kamran, who has literally took that onus on his shoulders, and later on joined by Hassan, trying to get a good score on the board. They are, if they can run with the current run rate, they will be getting 114 on the board by the end of the 20. But they'll be looking for some big hits. Meanwhile, after the completion of 10 overs, we have got Umar changing the bowling. This time nicely played.
Straight into the hands. Kamran, the first delivery after the break. And how many times have we seen this in the match? It was a loosener there, and just as they looked to steady the ship after the break, Kamran Shah, who's been so patient, has to depart. What an inspired change in bowling. Omar comes and delivers in his very first delivery, and he gets the major breakthrough in the slot, straight to the fielder there at mid-off. Didn't have to move, right down his throat, makes no mistake.
Well, absolutely. Right at the moment they were feeling comfortable, there comes the wicket. Tamimi Group CC, what have you done, Kamran? You were absolutely looking fine before the end of the 10 overs, but this time, as he walks back to the pavilion, clouds on the horizon again for Tamimi Group CC. They're literally going back into the difficult situation at the moment.
They have just dug themselves into a deeper hole here, and just as they were going through their instructions in the break as to how they were going to construct their innings in the very first delivery, it's clever bowling there from Omar. He just tossed it up and says, "You know what? Go and try and hit this one," and he hits it straight to mid off there. Omar picking up a wicket in his first delivery with Mohammad out there and strike, almost getting the edge on that occasion, but it'll be called a wide.
Well, absolutely. What a start to his spell Umar has got. Well, this has been the story of the bowlers in the OGC Foundation Day Cup 2025, Suraj. Soon after picking up a wicket there, we have seen them getting carried away and bowling those loose deliveries with no control
Brilliant.
this time. This is what happens when you lose the control of your deliveries. Muhammad, he's off the mark in some style here. Just given the direction, slashed it hard towards the point region, and no chance towards the fielder of point who was patrolling in the 30-yard circle, beating him for a boundary.
Beautifully timed there. Just waits on the ball, beats the point fielder with real elegance. That's a quality shot there from Mohammed. Some way to get off the mark with his first delivery. Getting the boundary will give him some good confidence as these two out there in the middle look to just steady the ship here. 65 for 5. They'll have to bat the 20 overs if they're trying to get that score in excess of 120.
Yes, half of the side is back in the hut at the moment. They should be playing this game, Hassan and Mohammad, till the 15th over without losing a wicket. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. Extra bounce on that occasion.
Beautifully bowled. Omar has bowled with great discipline in this over. He'll be disappointed with that boundary concession, but knowing that he struck early, he comes back with a beautiful delivery there, squaring up. Does on that occasion, just looking to get on that front foot. Didn't pick the length on that occasion. Gets the ball to hoop away there.
5 runs of this over so far and a wicket. Turning out to be a good over for Osami Geotechnic CC. Outside off this time again. Well, that's a tough call, I would say, because the batsman has just found himself out of the off stump.
Fortunate decision there. He did go chasing after it, and the ball did go under his bat. I think the umpires got a better view there, seeing that the ball had crossed the legal limit there. Or take two here. Just 4 runs and a couple of wides with this wicket.
Again, a dot ball. Couple of wide deliveries in this over. Is just prolonging this over. 6 runs coming off it so far, and delivery to go. This time a tossed up delivery. Nicely played towards the short mid off region. Will that be a single? Yes, they have taken a quick single on that occasion. Beautiful piece of running between the wickets. That will bring up the over. 11 overs gone. It's 67 for the loss of 5 wickets.
67 for 5 here, Tamimi Group Cricket Club. After having been put into bat here, it's been a hard struggle for them to get that fluency on the board in terms of runs. With the delayed start that we've had, no such issues for Sami Geotechnic Cricket Club. With the ball in hand, they've been lethal getting wickets at regular intervals, restricting TGC to just over 6 and over in the 11 overs bowled. They'll feel that they need to end this innings very well, though they've done the hard yards, but it's very important that they end the innings well too. And for TGC, they'll be looking for runs on the board here. Get a move on, get those singles going if the boundaries are drying up. Can't just get into their shell and try and protect their wickets. As we see a change in bowling here, the skipper for Semi Geotechnique knows that he might look to break this partnership as it just seems to blossom here. Farid back in the attack, none for 7 for him in his 2 overs. Absolutely brilliant here. And that left arm, he's just going to look to dart this into the stumps here as we start the 12th over. Here goes Farid. Oh, nice shape away there. The right armer just gets the ball to move away from Mohammad on that occasion. He was just tempted to feel bat on ball on that, nearly getting the edge. Change in field here. Now Muntaz just having a look at his field here, making sure that he's just scoped out the regions where he can get the runs going. Farid has given very little away so far. He's got that shot third in place on a wider occasion. See that again, a bit of width on offer. He drives that through the covers. Just get a single.
Well, yes, they don't have that license to go some big at the moment, because any of the misshits will be throwing themselves into trouble again. They cannot afford to lose a wicket at this point of time, as they're trailing for 68 with the loss of 5 wickets with the current run rate of 6 runs and over.
It goes
Most
Farid there
difficult
to
situation.
send by. Oh, he goes big. Oh, what a shot that is. Soon as it left his bat, that is a maximum from Hassan Bagh. Way over deep mid wicket for a maximum. A 6 that they needed desperately here at Tamimi Group Cricket Club. And it comes off the bat of Hassan. He picks the length early and he puts away Farid.
Well, he's the man who has got some power here, who can literally dislodge the ball in any corner of the ground. That wasn't the timing, that wasn't the situation demand, but he just want to go with his nature of play. He's known for some big hittings as and big. That's what exactly he has done in the previous delivery. Going for a biggie, not thinking about the result, what is going to happen, whether he's going to make a miss hit on that occasion. But much confident shot. This time a good comeback delivery from Farid.
Good delivery there from Farid. Just pulls his length back a little. Hassan was looking to cut him on that occasion. That was a massive hit there from Hassan Beg. Again, the way that he just cleared that front leg, uses those pure power on that occasion. It's a brilliant shot there. And just wake up the Semi Geotechnique Cricket Club, who have just settled in here, not being too aggressive. You can see the field just spread out, trying to prevent those big shots.
Short of a length delivery this time, punching the deck hard, using his shoulder on that occasion, generating some extra pace as well. But clever batting from Hassan Beg, not doing anything extra. After getting that 6, just going on to the non-strikers end and allowing Mohammad to play some deliveries out here.
Farid will look to end this well here. It's been expensive over, 8 runs already, 1 delivery to go.
This time high up in the sky. Has he got the distance on that occasion? No, he hasn't. And also, he will be getting a life on that occasion. What is happening with the fielding efforts of Osami Geotechnic CC at the moment? They have been brilliant at few of the occasions, but also been very much sloppy. Have a look at the replay. That was a regulation catch, but there is a miscommunication between the two fielders. They were about to clash. And puts it down. Puts it down, an easy catch out there. That could have been a big blow again.
A deep mid wicket and long on, both converging on that occasion, neither giving a clear shot. Surely that catch had to go for deep mid wicket there. He got there with time to spare, and he's just misjudged that towards the end. Clear drop catch, a huge opportunity gone there for Semi Geotechnic Cricket Club. But again, it's positive batting here. They're looking for the big shots now to end the final 8 overs with some big hits there. Farid nearly delivering in that final delivery of the over. As we see Asif back in the attack to bowl his final over. Remember, he started off the bowling. He got that run out in the very first over, courtesy of the bowling of Asif. Now back in the attack, looking to get his first wicket. None for 17 in his three. Now bowling to Mohammad here. It's a quick single. Look for Hari. Good work there. He'll get the single.
Well, Asif coming back into the attack for his spell's fourth and the final over in progress.
Very disciplined bowling here from Asif, trying to give very little away in terms of any width. He has to make sure that his length is spot on here. Both Asif and Mohammad will be looking for the big shots on that onside. Asif has to make sure that he doesn't drag it too full on that occasion, because Asif and Mohammad both might be looking for that slog sweep.
Well, they're 77 for 5 down. They will be walking on the eggshells. Need to be much careful at the moment. Be it Hassan, be it Mohammad, absolutely phenomenal fielding work at the short third-man region. Definitely saved some runs for his team. Well, this is the thing that I was talking about in the previous over, where the fielder has just put down an easy catch in the mid-wicket region. They have been much better on a few occasions, and they have been a bit sloppy as well, Suraj.
Yep, sloppiness has creeped in here. They look to finish this over. He goes big again there. Mohammad Beg. He's gone over deep mid-wicket straight to the fielder. This time they make no mistake, and Asif has his man. He's had to wait till his fourth over, but he gets his reward. Good catch there from Aslan, who, remember, had missed a very simple catch of his very own bowling previously. This time makes no mistake of the bowling of Asif, and Mohammad has to depart as Tamimi Group Cricket Club lose their sixth wicket. It's 78 for 6.
Well, they are tumbling down here, tumble down absolutely. 78 for the loss of 6. Mahmood Mullah was in a hurry to go for some big shots, not sensing the danger. Asif is the man who is a wicket taking bowler. Has got a beautiful piece of placement on that, but no timing. Got a leading edge, and Aslan the man making no mistake. Sixth wicket down, and it's all happening here at the beautiful iconic stadium, Al-Tamimi Cricket Ground, all the way live from Dammam.
Asif finally gets his man in his penultimate delivery in his spell. All with great discipline and courage in the power play. Gave the team a good start, and since then they haven't looked back. Picking up wickets with regular intervals as the new batsman Akhtar ready to face the music here as Asif bowls his final delivery of the fourth over. Remember, with this 19 overs being played here in this match because of the delayed start, one bowler allowed to bowl the 4 overs, which is going to be Asif. And Asif just looking to end this with yet another wicket as he wraps up his 4.
What a spell this has been from Asif. Getting into perfect standings for him, for his team this time. Slashed it hard towards the extra court region. But a beautiful piece of fielding work. Just one run on that occasion after he's off the mark straight away. And that will bring up the over as well. After the completion of 13 overs, score moves on to 79 for the loss of 6 wickets.
79 for 6 as we head towards the final 7. Hassan Beg now the critical wicket for Usaimi Geotechnic Cricket Club. They'll have to try and focus to get him out there as we look at the projected scores here. As the current run rate goes, it's just over 6 and over. He's here looking at a score sub 120 here at 115. They'll want to go at 8 and over in the last 7 to get that score over 125. That has to be the target. It hasn't gone according to the scheme or plans in this tournament, and if Tamimi Group Cricket Club are to end this tournament with a bang and 2 points, they'll have to target something in that 125 region. As Omar back in the attack with Akhtar now on strike as we head into the final 7 overs. 1 for 7 for Omar into his second over. Oh, he chases after him, first delivery there. Whole tactics showing by Akhtar, showing all three stumps. We get the single and rotate the strike to us. And
Well, much impressive start from Osaimi Geotechnic CC as they won the toss, gone for ball after breaking that trend of winning the toss, going for the bat first. Initially, we have seen that the teams were winning the toss and going for the ball as the conditions of the ground were asking them to bowl first. And later on, as we have got some bright and sunny days, the teams were shifting for the batting first. And this time again, courageous effort, courageous decision, I would rather say, from OGC, winning the toss, going for the ball first, and superbly responded from the bowlers from the entire unit of Osaimi Geotechnic CC Suraj.
yep, spot on there. They've gone according to plan here as Omar looks to wrap up his second over. Again, he just cramps him for room there. Does very well there, Hassan Beg. Maneuvers that shot. That is quite brilliant the way he just guides that past the two fielders for a boundary. He was cramped for room. That is a quality shot.
Well, absolutely. There was some extra bounce and also some extra width he has got on that occasion, and he will not be staying back from freeing his arms. Hassan Beg has got something in him. As long as this man stays on the crease, he'll make sure that his team will be reaching on to some respectable total on the board. He can be the only danger for Osami Geotechnic CC as far as the batsmen are concerned.
Yeah, Omar looking to end this over very well here. Fielding side, just trying to bring that energy and try and intimidate the two batsmen out there in the middle. Beg has been steady here, 19 of 18. It'll be key for him to bat the distance here if the Mimi Group Cricket Club are to get that score towards that 120 mark.
That's a beautiful shot, high up in the sky. Has he got the distance? No, he hasn't. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. What a catch this has been from the man in the deep. Running towards his left, keeping his eyeballs on the ball. And what a way to finish that catch. Latches on it. And seventh wicket going down here for Tamimi Group CC. Absolutely crumbled at this point of time.
Well, what a catch that is. Brilliantly done. Akhtar was looking and hoping that the ball would have landed safely, looking to chase after Omar towards the end of the over. They have struggled. They caught the boundary, wanted to get another as Akhtar Ali is looking to put on the accelerator on that occasion. Takes that shot. You can see not catching anywhere near the middle of the bat. Top edge there. This is an outstanding catch. The ball hung in the air for a long, long time, and look how he had to collect that. He's just picked that off inches off the ground, collects the catch and acts cool and calm there as Tamimi Group Cricket Club lose their seventh wicket. They're in all sorts of trouble here as the sun sets here in Dammam of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. It's 85 for 7 as we head towards the conclusion of the 14th.
Well, absolutely. What an over this has been so far of Umar picking up a wicket, just conceding 6 runs. Well, every single bowler who have bowled in this inning have been much economical. Getting that thick outside edge. Will be having no run on that occasion. Well, that brings up the 14th over. We are just 5 more here from here on. And the score of Tamimi Group CC moves on to 85 for the loss of 7 wickets.
Yep, as we head towards the final 5 overs, just a reminder to all those watching as to why it's not 20 because of the delayed start. An over has been shaved for both teams. Pressing this game shouldn't be too much of a difference. It's 1 over. Can always swing the balance in the shorter format. Both teams well aware before the game started here. As you can see, the sun just dipping down in the periphery and the horizon there. As we look at the batting card here for Tamimi Group Cricket Club after being put into bat, it hasn't been a good look apart from Kamran Shah and Usman Shafiq and Hassan Beg towards the end. Everybody else struggling to get out of that single-digit marks. Kamran Shah, the standout batsman, just going at under a run of ball for 35, 36 deliveries. as Semic Geotechnique Cricket Club are in good control of situations here as we head towards the final five. For TGC now, they can start to throw caution into the wind and trying to go for the big shots. Easier said than done as we head into the 15th over. It's a brilliant ball there from Farid, and good work to stop that and get down low. Not easy for a fast bowler to field off his own delivery there.
Well, absolutely. That's been a beautiful piece of fielding work, not an easy job for a bowler after delivering that ball to get back on his feet and field in the follow through region. But he has done a good job coming with his spells last over in progress. This time,
Oh,
right
he's
in the
gone
slot,
big.
has
What a
he gone
shot
for a
that
big
is.
distance out
Ehsan,
there. Long one coming in, and that will be sailing over the fence. Hassan is the man making no mistake at the point of time. What a way to get that six. Absolutely top notch stuff.
brilliant. What a shot that is from Ehsan Beg. It was in the slot and he goes straight over the bowler's head. What a shot. It smashes against the side screen. And it's a much welcome six there off the bat of Ehsan Beg. Races to 25 of 20 deliveries as Tamimi Group Cricket Club inch towards that 100-run mark. Pressure on Farid. Yeah, he's bowled very well to conclude his 4-over spell. Yes, again, Doug shot there. It's in the air. Might land safely. Takes that shot into the body. Brilliantly bowled there from Farid. Good comeback. As we head towards the conclusion of the 15th year, Farid looking to attack the new man in Aman. It's just the one delivery so far. Once that fine, he'll just get the single. Good work there from Amin. Quickly gets off strike. A leg by, still not off the mark, but a single nonetheless, and does the right thing to farm the strike to Asan Beg. Two deliveries left here. Farid looking for answers, looking to get his first wicket. Hasan, the key man here, 26 of 21 deliveries. He's had a look at the onside. He'll just be looking for that big shot here. He's worked hard and he's put a premium on his wicket. And he knows that the hopes of his team pretty much rests on his shoulders here. He'll be critical to get that score anywhere near that 115, 120 mark. They'll want him to stay till the end. Amen on the other end, just look to keep him company and protect this wicket here. Current run rate just a shade over 6 and over. Farid started off with the dot ball here. It's wonderful to see the dignitaries showing up here, out there supporting cricket in this beautiful country that is the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Just hoping that the game keeps growing from strength to strength, and tournaments like the Foundation Day Cup 2025 will go a long way into promoting and growing this beautiful sport in this beautiful country.
Yes, absolutely spot on. OGC Saudi Foundation Day Cup 2025, all the way live from this iconic and the beautiful venue, Al-Tamimi Cricket Ground, powered by DAFA News. Last over of Farid's spell, being a bit of expensive at the moment. Nicely balled again. Dot ball. Well, talking about the bowling unit of Osami Geotechnic CC Surat, they have been absolutely spot on picking up the lengths and going for the variations. Well, have a look at the placards that they are lifting up. We have got some good numbers of spectators out here at the venue. Beautiful piece of fielding work. Definitely saved a couple of runs on that occasion. That will be bringing up the over after the completion of. Have a look at the replay. Absolutely spot on. Acrobatic stuff. You need to have such kind of an efforts when your bowlers are bowling to the core. 15 overs gone. It's 95 for the loss of 7 wickets. As Farid concludes his spell, we're also having a bowling change in the commentary box as Vansh will be replacing to Suraj. Welcome, Vansh.
Yeah, thank you, Rahmat. 95 for 7 at the moment are the Tamimi Group Cricket Club as the beautiful sunset pictures come in. Floodlights slowly taking effect here at the Al-Tamimi Cricket Ground. Final 4 overs remaining. We've had a delay in the commencement of this match, and that is why 1 over has been reduced per side to adjust for time. Projected score with the current run rate will reach 120. Feels like a good total at the moment as well. Omar, the bowler this time, up in the air. No fielder there on the edge of the circle. They'll pick up another couple of runs. Amin gets off the mark with that couple.
Well, as we have seen, the conditions are very much good for the batting. Anything putting up 120, 130 will not be good enough on the board, I would say. But at the moment, the kind of a situation Tamimi Group CC are in, they will be having those bonus runs as 120, 130 on the board. They can stick back.
Cuts well. That go towards the boundary. Well, it's racing and it's gone towards the boundary. 100 comes up for the Tamimi Group Cricket Club, and the fans are certainly enjoying that. Few in the VIP area as well, having some good entertainment from the home side here as the 100 comes up with that 4.
Well, absolutely beautiful shot. He has got some width on the occasion, and the batsman has made no mistake. Got the right of the middle of the bat, played into the point region, racing away to the boundary. Oh, that's a
Bounce on
lethal
that
bouncer.
one. Absolutely. And that has been greeted with some cheers as well. Look at the fans, they're happy with each and every dot delivery. Fans mostly from the Osemi Geotechnic Cricket Club because of the cheers that we could identify which side of supporters they are.
Yes, why not? The bowlers have done an extremely phenomenal job from their point of view. Bowled onto some good lens. Oh my goodness, that would have been gone if that would have been straight onto the bullseye. I mean, would have been walking back towards the hut.
Oh,
Well, there's the
direct hit.
man.
Yeah, direct hit, and that would have been gone.
Hassan still looking in a fine touch here. You just need to have that nick. Smash this time right into the slot. Has he got the distance? That will be sailing over to the fence in the long on region. The fielder can only watch the ball sailing over. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. He's literally delighted at the moment.
What a shot this from the right-hander. And that has been greeted by some good laughter and some good banter outside as well. There you go. His supporters, his teammates are happy. And why not? What a shot this was from the right-hander to get a 6.
Well, that is some cinematic scenes that we have seen from the dugout. Cheering for their teammate as he gone for a big. This time, cuts it hard. But he'll be finding the fielder. But will be getting those 2 big runs at the moment. But shout out to the courageous shot that Hassan has been playing at the moment. Putting all his eggs in one basket. Going for some risky shots. That will bring up the over as well. After the completion of 16, score moves on to 1-1-10 for the loss of 110 for the loss of 7 wickets.
3 overs remaining now. 110 for 7. Hassan and Amin together And Hassan Beg, 36 of 25, has certainly done the rescue job. He was brought in when they were in some deep trouble after that wicket of Mubashir. Rahman Reis was bowling absolutely terrifically when that wicket fell. And ever since that, he's looked very good. We still have one more over from Rahman Reis to come. This time it's going to be Arslan, the spinner. It's going to continue. None for 16 in his 2 overs for Arslan. Let's see how he goes. Batsman on strike, Amin Tahir. Short delivery. Oh, he missed out on that one. It should have been hit on the offside. Good piece of bowling this. And a missed opportunity though.
Well, spot on. Tamimi Group CC actually going down in flames at the moment. Not having enough things to put some good show on the board. Poor effort from the fielding. Well, this has been the story of Osaimi Geotechnique throughout the game. So far, have been a bit sloppy on few of the occasions, and have been seen some brilliant acrobatic stuff as well. Vansh.
Absolutely. 3 deliveries left now in the over. Flighted ball. How much do they be looking? Will they be looking to score from here, Rahmat?
Well, as long as Ahsan is on the crease, getting to 135, 140 is pretty much easy for them. But if they really want to get some good runs, Ahsan need to bat till the very end of the over of the innings.
That's true. Hassan will hold the key. And of course, a couple of lusty blows from Amin. They'll not mind that. They need runs from somewhere because Rahman Reis, as he's explaining to Arslan, is slowing the game down. That's the experience of Rahman Reis as well. When the game is not in your momentum, just slow things down. Try to get the momentum back. Shorter delivery, quicker, up in the air. 6 runs. Ehsan Beg gets another 6. This is absolutely blockbuster stuff here. 42 he now moves on to in just 26 deliveries.
Absolutely, you rightly mentioned blockbuster cinematic stuff from this man, Ahsan Beg, putting up a show here, single-handedly taking his team to some respectable total. Well, these are the runs which are going to hold the key. We have seen the same sort of stuff in the match against Tamim Group CC and Tamim Tafga, where Tamim Group has bundled out Tamim Tafga CC at one point of time, but later on, that 9th wicket partnership has got something, and they lost that game again.
Right then, 17 done, 119 for 7. And Rahman Reis says, I've had enough of these runs from the Tamimi Group Cricket Club. Let me come back on and get the runs in check. Partnership 33 of just 19 between these two, and the bulk of the scoring, 23 runs to be precise, have been made by Ahsan Beg. 10 of them have come from Amin. And Amin Tahir, 10 of 10, 1 boundary for him. He will be looking to free his shoulders in these last 2 overs left. One thing will be for sure, that Rahman Reis will not give it away as far as the lengths and lines are concerned. Bowling with the shorter run up now, Rahman. Here he comes once again, coming over the wicket. Bowling to Amin. Brilliantly bowled. What a Yorker to start off. And there you go, the OGC fans, ecstatic with each and every dot delivery, cheering their team, putting some pressure on the batting side as well. Yosemite Geotechnic, a must-win game for them, this one. Still have another game to play after this. There you go. They've got the printouts as well with the logo of the Yosemite Geotechnic. Good delivery once again. Chance of a run out. He doesn't throw. Manrais didn't want any extras there, so he's like, in fact, he's disappointed now that he didn't throw.
Well, he's the man who has made the literally difference in this inning so far. I've got three crucial wickets at the very beginning of the play. Roman Ray is the man who carries a good international experience with him. Played for a longer period, represented Pakistan, the national side.
That is true. Here comes Ruman once again. Walker once again inside edge, and that should race away towards the boundary. This is extremely good batting. This from Ehsan Beg once again. Ruman Reis is not at all happy with something there on the field. There's an inside edge that goes towards the boundary.
Well, fortune favors the brave, as we keep saying this. Ehsan Beg is someone who is trying to loft the shots. Though he hasn't got enough of it, but the edge of the willow has done the job for him. The runs keep flowing onto the pads this time. Just given a direction towards the long on region. Wanted to go for a second. Will that be happening? No, that won't. Ehsan will be staying with a single. He's moving up towards 47 at the moment. As we were talking about, Ruman Rais, the man who has played for Pakistan national side, represented in 17 games, picking up those 22 wickets for Pakistan, both in ODI and T20 careers, showing some brilliant bowling scenes here. Al-Tamimi Cricket Foundation Day Cup 2025. Chance of a runner. Directed could have done the damage. Oh, he's absolutely on the money, but just missed with some inches. That would have been a big wicket. Amin would have been walking back to the pavilion.
Absolutely. Would have been walking had that one hit the stumps. Ruman Reis participated in the ICC Champions Trophy 2017, and a tournament which Pakistan won as well, looking to win this cup with the geotechnic as well.
This time, bowling on the pads, just giving the direction towards the square leg region, chipping in for a swingle. 18 overs gone. After the completion of 18, score moves on to 127 for the loss of 7 wickets. They have got some good total at the moment on the board bunch. Anything adding from here on will be a bonus, I would say.
That's true. First 6 overs didn't go their way. They would absolutely be happy to take this total, I would say. Will not be completely relaxed while it comes to starting off their bowling attack, but then if they can get anything past that 140 mark, boy oh boy, it's going to be a very tough chase for the OGC Geotechnic Cricket Club as well. They'll have to work hard to get even these runs, as it's a shortened game, 6 less deliveries, the original quota of 20 overs. So 140 would be a very good total, much like at 150, 155 mark as well. Here's Omar bowling the final over. Swing and a miss this time. 2 for 28. He's bowled well, Rahmat. Two for 28 for Omar. 5 deliveries left now in this innings. Current run rate under that 7-run mark as well. That fielder is running towards fine leg in the middle of the over. That's why the umpire isn't quite happy with that field setting. as the bowler was already on his run up there. Here comes Omar once again, coming in with some support from the fans in the air this time. Should be a couple of runs. Hassan Beg will be looking for two. And with that, oh, direct hit. He might not complete his half century, but he'll surely be on strike. And have a look at the reaction from the fans there in the dugout. Amin was running to the danger end, always knew that he wanted to go for the double, but still a direct hit. And another wicket falls for the Tamimi Group Cricket Club.
Well, some drama here at the moment at Al-Tamimi Cricket Ground. One more wicket has been dismissed in an old fashion of run out. That's a big wicket. Amin Tahir walks out after scoring 12 runs into his account with that one boundary that he has scored. But still, Tamimi Group CC will be on a happier side because they have their man on the street, on the crease, Hassan Beg, who can do some magic at the moment.
Absolutely, he's batting on 49 now, just one run away from completing a well-deserved half century. Hassan Beg, we will see him shortly in action with the ball as well. That one is a wide, pressure on the bowler. He knows that Hassan is looking to go for the big slog here.
Well, Umar is the man who is doing the job in the last over. 8 wickets down, 129 at the moment.
Now comes Omar once again into his third delivery. Goes for the big shot. He's connected that one well, but not well enough. Good catch by Ruman Rais at long off. Fans are ecstatic with that as the Tamimi Group once again lose that wicket. And more importantly, it's the wicket of Hassan Beg there, who falls for 49 of just 33.
Well, absolutely. We have seen here the spectators, the fans of Osemi Geotechnic CC has turned up into big numbers at the moment. The moment Ruman Rais has grabbed that one, everyone was on their feet cheering up to this man, the legend from Pakistan, Ruman Rais, has got some safe hands. Have a look at that cheer.
They surely have turned up in numbers and they're supporting their side. Here comes the lover now on to bat. He will be on strike. One of the key figures in helping us have this tournament, the OGC Foundation Day Cup, has been instrumental and influential in creating a system here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for such tournaments to happen in the future as well.
Yes, spot on. We'll be seeing much more revolution in the cricket going forward in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, as you have already mentioned. Shout out to all the sponsors who have been a part of this glorious event, keeping their best foot forward, putting all their hard sweat and blood. He's off the mark with that quick single. The new batsman out into the crease, Dilawar Hussain, the vice captain of the team, has got some will on there to pick that quick single.
Well, and just as we've gone through and we've got the scorecard back, seeing that 9 wickets have fallen. This is the final wicket. Couple of deliveries left in the innings. 130. What do you reckon of this total, Rahmat? 130 won't be an easy chase for Osemi, but it won't be an easy task for the bowling team as well to defend this.
Well, absolutely. It is not going to be a cakewalk for Osemi Geotechnic CC as well. But as long as the bowling unit is concerned of Tamimi Group CC, they really need to do some hard work in the power play. Go for at least 2 or 3 wickets in the power play and they'll be comfortably on the driver's seat. 131 is a big number in a match of 19 overs aside, as we have got that 1 over reduction in the play due to the delayed in the game. It will be a very good score on the board, I would say. 131 at the moment. This time high up in the sky. Has he got some distance? No, he hasn't. That will be landing safely. Has got 1 run on that occasion. He's looking forward for the second one. That will be a all out. So Tamimi Group CC has bundled out for 132 here. Dilabar was looking forward to go for the second run. Wasn't impressed, wasn't pleased with that one. He actually wanted Anis to come back for a second. Have a look at the replay. That was right in the slot, but he hardly managed to get some will on it. Run taken comfortably.
Absolutely, there's no need to go for the second, even if it was the last ball. It was quite certain that that was only going to be a single. They've been bowled out here, the Tamimi Group Cricket Club. 132 is what they've managed to score on the board. Omar finishing off with 3 for 32 in his 4 overs. It's going to be a good batting effort from the Osemi Geotechnic if they have to chase this down. The beautiful sunset setting has just lit the sky. Have a look at the colors here in the sky. This is absolutely extraordinary to view at such a picturesque scene from Dammam. As we have a look at the batting scorecard as well. 49 of 33 for Ahsan Beg. 30.
We'll have a look at the highlights here. The first innings that was straight on to the bullseye. Well, the fielding has been on the money from OGC Osami Geotechnic CC. We have also got some big hits as well from Tamimi Group CC in the initial phase of the innings. But this man has truly turned the game for Osami Geotechnic with those 3 big wickets. Late swing offered on that occasion. That will be sailing over. But this time has got that nick, and this has been the start of his brilliance. He actually made his experience talk on that occasion. Straight onto the bullseye, uprooted the off stump. Got some big numbers on there. That was a comfortable catch, but he looked it, made it so difficult. Got fumbled on a few of occasions. Sloppy work from the fielding unit as well on a few of the occasions, but comfortably got them into the driver's seat by the end of the innings. There comes some finishing touch from Ahsan Beg. Got a couple of big hits as well to take their team's total on to 132 by the end of the 19 overs. Few mighty blows as well. Absolutely top-notch stuff. That was an easy pickings and an easy catch as well, as the 2 fielders were converging. Dropped an easy chance. Aslan, the man who has got some good hands, has picked that one. But as usual, Ahsan Beg managed to give that finishing touch to his team, taking their team to a respectable total, I would say. has got 132 on the board by the end of the 19 overs. It's not going to be an easy run chase as well, as Tamimi Group CC will be walking out in a short while. Tamimi Group CC has got that good bowling attack with them. Muhammad Anis, Hassan Beg, got some good names. Well, those are the highlights that we have seen from the first innings. Some big sixes and also a few boundaries who took the total of Tamimi Group CC to 132. That was Hassan, has got some fortune in his side as well. Few of runouts as well on the bullseye, as I've talked in a very frequent overs, that the sloppy work of the Hosseini Geotechnic CC, but at the same time they have done some brilliant stuff as well with the fielding. That was the last wicket as a run out of Dilawar. Numbers as JCA 1-2 and OGC Pan Gulf has got one win in their bucket. Well, a lot being answered in this game. As we are moving up ahead, tomorrow we'll be having some big games coming in. As we are seeing Fireox Unit CC have already made their way to the semi-finals, and Kanus Strikers and Tabqa CC charging up towards the semi-final berths. This is the OGC Foundation Day Cup 2025 powered by DAFA News, and I would surely be liking to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors in the meantime. As a title sponsor of Semi Geotechnic CC, thanks to Mr. Masood, organizing partner Tamimi Tabqa and Tamimi Group, Mr. Dilawar, Mr. Ayman and Mr. Ashfaq, broadcast and event partner Pacific Star Sports, Toyam Sports, Mr. Mahmood Merchant, organizing partner Axis United Trading Company Limited, Firex Group, Waqas Alwi, food and beverages partner Shehzada and Mughal Restaurant, Mr. Abbasi, trophy sponsors Tapa Tamimi and partner Pearl Index, Mr. Majid Aftab, Mr. Bilal, Saudi Cricket, Eastern Province Cricket Association EPCA, TSCC, Cosmo, Oxride, Armaf Perfumes, Shams Corner, Nature and Pure, GHS Properties. Last but not the least, thank you so much for being a part of this. And the second innings is about to begin, and the story will be taking you from both of the commentators, Vansh and Suraj. Over to you, Vansh and Suraj.
Thank you, Rahmat. 133 runs required in the 19 overs for the Hosseini Geotechnic Cricket Club. They'll be looking to score maximum runs in the power play, because Tamimi Group haven't had the best of fielding throughout this tournament, and they'll like to clear their front leg and go for the big shots early on in this innings, as I've been joined by Suraj. Suraj, what do you reckon of this total 133?
Well, good evening, everybody. As the two openers tried out at the middle, well, as you mentioned there, Vansh, 133 in a 19-over game, and considering the position that Tamimi Group Cricket Club were in the power play. They have done phenomenally well to reach this stage here, protecting a required run rate of 7 and over. They'll feel that they have enough on the board, but the job is only half done here as the Al-Tamimi Geotechnic Cricket Club will look to get a good start going as they look to chase down 133.
Absolutely. These two have been terrific as well. Kashif not clicking in the last game. We saw some glimpses of what he can do with the bat. Left-hander, an elegant looking left-hander, and Huzaifa, who's joining Kashif today. We've seen the likes of Mukammal Akil and Mohammad Asif Khan as well, who've come into bat in the number 3, number 4 position. But we've also seen that the OGC have liked to experiment in their batting order, pushed and pulled few of their batsmen forward, depending upon the situation. Today, Kashif and Huzaifa are the two openers who will be looking for a confident start from their bat.
Confident start is what they'll be after here, and knowing what this wicket might behave with the floodlights now beaming down at the EPCA Tamimi Cricket Ground here in Dammam, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. As Munir at the other end will get a good sighter here. As we mentioned about good starts, it hasn't been the be all end all. We've seen how teams have recovered after being been in a very troublesome spot. So every over so crucial, and we've seen the pendulum swing throughout the Al-Tamimi Geotechnic Foundation Day Cup 2025. As Hassan Beg has got the new ball, and Vanch, we have seen this man with the new ball. Boy, oh boy, does he throw some heat.
Absolutely, he's a strong lad. Hearing from Rawalpindi as well as Beg. You know what Rawalpindi is known for, the Rawalpindi Express, of course. He's got the personality of a Shoaib Akhtar as well, hasn't he? Produces some express pace, does Ehsan Beg, and he'll be looking to start off in a good style for the home side. He's got a slip in place as well.
We saw his first over in the previous game against Jebel Knights, where he really tore apart in the early overs. With the new ball, he likes to hit the deck hard. We'll see that length, a bit back of the length in the early stages. And after having impressed with the bat, now has the new ball in hand. The two openers, Joseph and Kasha, will have seen Hassan Beg's exploits throughout this tournament. They will know exactly what this man is about as they look to deal with the early stages here. This is a cracking contest here between ball and bat here, Vansh. As here we go for the first ball.
First ball off the run chase. Hassan Beg to bowl. Beautifully played. A cracking shot on the offside. They start off with a boundary. Quicker it came. And it's a no ball as well. So adding insult to injury here for Hassan Beg. 5 runs on the board of the first ball.
Well, pressure, what pressure? Kasha's first ball, he goes after the danger man. Whether or not he knew about the no ball beforehand, I don't know, because of the split second and how quickly does he use his hands on that occasion. Swiftly goes through the action as he gets a handsome looking shot over the infield and just off for a boundary.
Well, that is stuck into his hands. But that's a free hit as well. Ehsan Beg, realizing that it was a free hit, he was about to throw the ball up in the air in some joy. But then realizing that it was a free hit, let's have a look at it once again. Going for that fuller length delivery. Kashif not getting that one, and there you go. Swing and a miss once again from Kashif. He has his intentions quite clear here. He's going to go after the pace of Ehsan Beg as the ball is just going to fly to all parts of the ground if he hits anywhere near the middle of that bat.
Well, he will not be happy with the start that he's had here, but the way he's come back with 2 dot balls, that'll please him here. That's a good comeback here from the experienced campaigner.
Absolutely brilliant from Ehsan Beg. A good comeback after being punished for a boundary of that first ball. Slip in place as well. Slower delivery this time. Ehsan Beg has a very high release point. He's already 6'3" or something. And then with that release point, maybe a 7.5 foot release point. Never easy as a batsman to judge the amount of bounce that he gets from the surface as well.
Not easy with the floodlights here. Hassan just loves that slower delivery. To surprise the batsman here, this time he gets that ball to be a lot quicker. Keeps the batsman guessing, not just with his line and length, but his pace as well. Not easy, expecting the ball to come with real pace, and then he just brings it slow, and then again, the swifter one.
This is really pace bowling at its best from Hassan Beg. He's been hit for a boundary first ball, but ever since that, he's come back superbly with 4 dots.
Good shot there, again trying to meet that. Good to play there. Oh, he's hit that direct there. He's asked the question. He saves the overthrows as well. He's pretty confident about this, the way that Hassan Beg is celebrating. Well, it's needless there. We saw a run out in the very first over in this match. Are we going to see another one here? There's look for a quick single. Good fielding there, the quick catch and then the throw. Look, the batsman has got his eyes on the fielder. He's in real trouble here. Oh, I think he's just made it, Oh, that was very close one. Far too close for comfort.
Well, absolutely. Just jogging his way there, Kashif. Should have been much more quicker on that one, but this time he gets saved. I think he's been saved because he's dragged the bat well in time. That's a good piece of fielding in the infield, putting pressure on the batsman. Just a difference of 1 frame there.
Well, that would have been very unnecessary. And having seen a run out of the first innings, we nearly saw one here. Just a matter of inches. Looking for that quick single. They get there eventually, but nearly at a heavy price. It's been an all-action first over here from Hassan Beg. It started off with that boundary and a no ball. Since then, Hassan has done really well to bring things back here. Just the 1 run since. Looking to close this over out here. Huzaifa will face his first delivery against a fired up Hassan Beg here. He'll be looking for that wicket as quickly as possible. Huzaifa has had a nice sighter at the other end. 6 deliveries that he has seen, including the one that was bowled at the no ball here. He's just adjusting the field as that current run rate is at a healthy clip so far. Hassan will be looking to bring the heat here to the new batsman, Huzaifa. Oh, he goes big, thick edge there. Oh, the fielder at slip and races away to the boundary. Well, the over started off with the boundary and ends with a boundary. Disappointment on the face of Hassan Beg. Huzaifa showing real intent in his very first delivery there. It's really wide, but he chases after him. Such clever shot there, Vansh. Opens the face of the blade, gets it for a boundary.
Well, absolutely. Looking at the bounce on that delivery, Zephyr actually opened up the face on that one in the end. Bowler might feel a bit unlucky that it came out of the outside edge. You have to give credit to the batsman there because he wanted to hit that one, maybe slightly towards that third man fielder as well, but got it over slips nonetheless. First boundary for Huzaifa as the OGC complete 10 runs on the board after the first over.
Perfect start here with the bat. 10 on the board already. Having to chase a difficult total in 133. They were hoping to get off a good start, and both batsmen have got a boundary to the name in the very first over of a very good bowler. So that gives them the perfect tone of confidence here as they look to try and tackle this. The mini group in trouble already, Vansh, on the back foot.
Absolutely. They cannot afford to give runs for free. Have to put the pressure on. Here's Mohammad Anis this time. Beautifully bowled. He's coming around the wicket to the left-hander. Cramped him for room on that one. Kashif looking to work that one towards the third man fielder. Good amount of carry as well, as you can see.
I love that length that he bowls in. It's very uncertain for the batsman. He's looking to cut. Doesn't get any bat on it. Good first ball there by Mohammad Anis.
This time wider. Once again that same length, but the line this time way outside that guideline on the offside as well. Mohammad Anis will have to start well. It's important for him to start well because he's more of a rhythm bowler. Thrives much on the confidence that he bowls with. If he starts well, he'll have the tempo set for the rest of his spell. And I think maybe the captain will go for 3 overs of Mohammad Anis in the power play as well. Shot this time. It's caught an edge. It's up in the air, up in the night sky, and it has been dropped by the third man fielder. Look at the disappointment on the bowler's face. That should have been taken quite comfortably, but in the end, it gives away the boundary as well.
That is a brilliant delivery. Premeditated, digs it short, knows that the batsman is looking to chase after him, and having got there, you would feel that the catch should be taken. It burst through his hands. He's on the run. It's not easy with the floodlights beaming down on the ground there, but that is the catch that you expect to be taken. Disappointment, and rightfully so there on Mohammad Anis's face. There's a boundary, but something that he'll feel that should have been a wicket instead.
Here comes Anis once again. Ashraf is not going to hang around here. That's way up in the air. That should be called a wide here. Have to wait. Yes, that outstretched arms of the umpire come out. Wide +1 on that occasion as well. Good amount of carry here, Suraj.
Really good carry, and it's the effort deliveries that they're putting in here. He's putting that extra back into it, making sure that he gives that uncomfortable length to it, not letting either batsman settle here. They've made their intentions very clear here. They want to get off to a brisk start, and that's exactly what has happened there. They've been rewarded for it. 17 on the board already here, Vansh.
Well, this game can get over pretty quickly if they run away with the power play here. OGC will have to be kept under check by these two fast bowlers. Already 17, as you mentioned, in the first 8 deliveries of this game, of this innings. Here comes Anish to Huzaifa this time. What a jaffer that one! Oh, he could smell the leather there. What a ball from Anish.
What a delivery that is from Anis. Again, the length is absolutely brilliant there. It is so uncomfortable for the batsman. He wants to get some bat on it, decides to try and evade that. That is just brilliant fast bowling, this. Oh, what a shot that is from Huzaifa. He has caught hold of that. And Mohammad Anis, who's having a decent up until that, bowled a brilliant delivery previously, this time gets the full treatment of the bat of Huzaifa. 2 boundaries and 3 deliveries for him. He's not looking to hang around here.
What a shot this. Mohammad Anis's pace has been used well by Huzaifa here. Almost carried out of the boundary as well. Just 1 bounce there. What a shot.
What a shot. He had to adjust his body on that. It's gone a long way in the air. Huzaifa, oh, it's another opportunity that goes begging. Well, it's all happening out here in the middle. Huzaifa has thrown caution to the wind here. Mohammad Anis cannot believe what's happening out here. He's in his mind, and he has provided 2 wicket-taking deliveries here. Instead, he's seen both opportunities being spilled here, Vansh.
Well, this time the right-hander. I think it's the same fielder there in the deep. Went very, very high up in the night sky once again. I think they're checking for the 4 or the 6. Because I think the foot is on the line here. Once again checking that. You can see his knee touching the ropes. That should be 6 ideally. But I don't know what the umpire gives that one. Let's have a look once again. There you go. Once he's dropped that one, still made contact of the ball with his hands. And while he's made that contact, his foot is touching the rope according to me. That should be 6 runs. Another costly drop from that fielder in the deep. He shouldn't be looking at the bowler at the moment because he's fuming, is Mohammad Anis.
Well, being dropped once is bad enough, Vansh, but having dropped twice, and you know that you work so hard to set up the batsman, and knowing how dangerous both these openers are looking, especially Huzaifa, he'll be fuming with this.
There you go, 6 given. 6 runs for Huzaifa as well. He moves on to 14. He's only dealing in boundaries and 6s at the moment.
Final delivery, the second one, that's a lot fuller. He crunched that through the offside. What a shot that is from Huzaifa. Well, spare a thought for the bowler here. Once he must be seeing red. He has conceded far too many runs in this over. He'll feel that he should have had a couple of wickets. Instead, he's gone for a monster over of 21 runs from that over. It's 2 overs gone. It's 31 for no loss. This is a cracking shot.
Full and straight, and presents that straight face of the bat right under his eyes. Look at the balance with which he's played that one, transferring his weight onto the front foot. Beautifully played that in the gap. Actually timed that one so perfectly that the ball raced away. No fielder had a chance on that one. As you can see, Huzaifa 18 of 5. He's got 3 boundaries and a maximum so far, only dealing in 4s and 6s as I mentioned. Ehsan Beg, continuing from the other end, will have to produce a breakthrough here if they have a chance in this game. Here he comes to the left-hander this time, slightly slower. Oh, they're going for the single, are they? It's been returned back. Saifa wanted the single. Kashif wasn't aware of the situation.
Well, Vanch, after the 21 run over of Mohammad Anis, you can look at the intent here from the OGC batsman. He went after Ehsan Beg in the very first ball. So that's how clear they are in their mindset. They want to throw the bowlers off their rhythm here, a pressure off the bowler.
That is so true. This time getting down on one knee. There is protection in the deep, but wonderful point that you made is that they're trying to unsettle the 2 fast bowlers because they know that they have to transfer the pressure back on these two. These two thrive on momentum, as I mentioned earlier as well, and to put them off early in their spells. That will be the plan from Huzaifa and Kashif. So far, they've done pretty well in managing the threat from the 2 faster bowlers, especially the threat of Muhammad Anis. Got a couple of opportunities, touch unlucky as well, if you can call him. But then they've done well to at least have that positive intent and that attitude to start off this innings. Short delivery made him very uncomfortable. He's on the ground, but the ball has raced away towards the boundary. We'll have to wait for the umpire's signal. Yes, he's called that bias. The ball swung a mile after it passed the batsman as well, and that's why the wicketkeeper couldn't really hold on to that.
Well, it's just this kind of an evening here for Tamimi Group Cricket Club. Even a top ball like this goes for the boundary, and the batsman doing very well to duck underneath, and he gets the reward with the boundary. Going from bad to worse here for the Tamimi Group Cricket Club bowler. The smile on the face here from Ehsan Bey. He can only smile. He needs to pick up a wicket here as they're racing away. Good delivery there. Much better comeback. Presents the full face of the blade there, Huzaifa. And for the first time, really plays a defensive shot there. A high fire, good movement there with the bowler. It's been a real combat. The batsmen are winning this battle here.
You can see he's hitting the bat hard, is Ehsan Beg. That will happen because of the pace that he's producing. See those broad shoulders and muscular arms. He's really bowling in with some pace, some furious pace at the moment, is Ehsan.
Striking at 100. He's looking to go after him every time there. He thought about it but decided against it. I think the ball was far too high on that occasion. It's a good leave there from Kashif. But he cleared that front leg. He wanted to open the shoulders up.
Well, we're all set for an entertaining power play, that's for sure. Already the first half of the power play dominated by the OGC so far. 38 for the loss of no wickets. Given that one bounce, I'm a bit surprised. He's just given that wide for the direction. And yeah, there you go. Now he has given that call for one bounce. Couple of deliveries left.
Sandberg now trying to settle Kashif. Does very well there. Good batting this. This gets the single. They got the boundary through the bye. Doesn't matter how it comes now. They're just settling in here. They're looking to run away with this chase here, Vansh. And from Tamimi Group Cricket Club's point of view, it's got to be the wicket. They have to break this opening partnership. 30 off the bat, 9 extras, all in favour of the batting team.
Well, that is true, and OGC will not only be looking to win this, but will win this in some style as well. Net run rate might as well be the key, and because of that one washed out game and the points being shared, that just adds more drama to this points table as well. So crucial day for all teams concerned.
Final delivery, the third, he goes after it. It's a big, big hit there from Muzefa. Hangs in the air. Fielder might be interested, but it swerves away. It's just been that kind of an evening for Semi Geotechnique Cricket Club. Everything going their way. Muzefa again brave in his approach, gets a thick edge, and that ball carried. Look at that. So high in the air and had the distance. Well, let's see whether or not this might have just bounced before the rope. Had the distance, has the height, and he gets the maximum.
This is excellent batting. Wasn't in control of the shot. He's given the full throttle on that one, has Josefa. 25 of 8 now, striking above that 300 mark as well. And after the end of 3 overs, they're 45 for none. Tamimi Group have been put on the back foot early on. And the captain now just waiting for something to happen, I feel, because the fielding has not been good. The field setting also hasn't been that impressive from him so far. Here comes Mohammad Anis once again. No, he's been given the cap away by the umpire, and it will be Dilavar who will be coming in to bowl with the newer ball. It will be a challenge for him. He's never bowled with the newer ball in this tournament. Bowled particularly one last over of the power play in one of the matches, and then come on in the middle over. So it will be challenging for Dilavar, but let's see how he goes here.
We talked about being on the back foot here, Vanch. It's OGC are so far ahead at this moment. They're striking at 15 and over, and they had to go at only 7. Somebody might have given them the wrong score to chase here. The two openers have gone all guns blazing here. They're making this chase look far too easy, and no surprises that the Lover, who picked up a wicket in his previous game in the very first over, looks to do the same.
Right then, here comes Dilavar. Short delivery. He's gone for the pull. Has he connected that one well? Oh, it just lands outside that 30-yard circle. It's never going to be easy to hang on to these catches when they're up in the air. Number one, because of the night sky, and number two, because of the wind that's blowing in. It's a cross breeze blowing in here at the Al-Tamimi Cricket Ground. Conditions are very, very good to play the game of cricket, but it's going to be swirling up in the air whenever the ball goes up. It's going to be tough as a fielder to hang on to these chances. And once again goes for the big shot. There is no shot mid-wicket because there's a fielder in the deep. It will be a single this. Bring the right-hander back on strike.
Well, it just feels that the game has settled down for the first time, really. Dilavar doing the right thing here for his team, bringing a sense of calm here to the bowling. We talked about the windy conditions once. The catching has been less than ideal already. Made very difficult with the conditions, the night sky, the floodlights, but they have to hang on to any sort of opportunity here if they're to get a sniff back into this contest.
Well, absolutely. Coming over the wicket to the right-hander is Dilavar. Let's see what he can do. Zefa will not be hanging around, that's for sure. He'll be looking to go for the big shots. This time it's up in the air. This one should be a simple catch, and it is taken by the wicketkeeper here. Dilavar gives him the send-off as well. Zefa, one time lucky, not going to be two-time lucky on this occasion. And the bowling change from the captain of the Tamimi Group Cricket Club has clearly worked in their favour.
You're perfect there from Dilavar. Once again delivers in his very first over. Put in a very difficult position here, having to bowl in the power play against two form batsmen here. Josefa has just dealt with everything in 6s and 4s completely, shanking that into the air, gets a top edge in the air, and the keeper with the gloves makes no mistake. The catching hasn't been ideal, but this time the keeper makes no mistake. Josefa has done his job in terms of giving his team the perfect start for this chase here, but he'll have to walk. 48 for 1 here. OGC still very much on top.
48 for 1. Current run rate 13.7 at the moment. With this rate, they'll complete the game within 12 overs. And with the way that they're going right now, it certainly looks like we're in for an early finish here at the Al-Tamimi Cricket Ground. Dilavar will have some other plans though. New batsman Arslan, who bowled well with his leg spinners, is now coming to bat.
He looks to chase after him. First delivery there. Arslan has been sent with clear plans here to continue the good work of the opening pair. Dilawar offering width on that occasion. Arslan happy to accept.
Arslan will look to rotate the strike early on because Kashif has looked much more attacking.
Shot there, he'll just get the quick single. Arslan gets off the mark swiftly there of the very first ball and hands over the reins to Kashif. Now, whether or not Kashif might just drop anchor and allow Arslan to go out there and almost take on the pinch hitting role as the 50 comes up for Al-Tamimi Geotechnic Cricket Club in rapid time here. 3.4 overs in a 19 over chase. They're going great guns.
Couple of deliveries left in this over. Things have slowed down in this over.
Oh, it's a ball that's cracked him on the side there. Yes, so one, not picking up the length on that occasion, looking to pull. Good to see the bowler just checking on the batsman on that occasion. Yes, so one, but good running between the wickets to identify the single.
Well, that's true. Identifying that opportunity, hits him right on his shoulder. And this time Dilawar bowling to the right-hander. He's adjusted well into the left-hand, right-hand combination. Never easy, especially up front in the power play. So far he's been good with his lines and lengths. He's pitched the ball up. Pitched up ball has also bounced as well. Slip in place this time for Arslan.
And the delivery of the fourth. Again, looking to play that with a bit of caution there. And a very good over this from Dilawar, coming in, pulling on the handbrakes and disrupting the opening partnership. It's 4 overs gone. 6 runs coming off that over. It's 51 for 1.
Right then, 51 for 1 at the end of 4 overs. 15 overs left because we've got the reduced game. And in those 15 overs, they'll have their task cut out. They do not need to go at more than 5.5 runs an over. That's the required run rate for the OGC Cricket Club. And if at all there's a chance of rain here, we saw some droplets yesterday at this time. They're up in the Duckworth Lewis Power score as well. The DLS score is 25 at the moment. They're going at 51. So they're well ahead of that mark as well. As we see Mohammad Anis this time has been given the ball from the other end. He will look to bowl right into the left-hander.
Mohammad Anis had a very eventful first over, to say the very least, under pressure.
Good shot this. And one bounce goes towards the boundary as well. It's just turning out to be a forgetful day for Mohammad Anis here. He's bowling those deliveries with some passion, you can see. Then he's travelling all over the park. None for 25 now on the 7 deliveries that he's bowled.
Far too much width on offer there from Mohammad Anis. I think he's still carrying the ill will from that first over. Far too wide on that occasion. Kashif just flashes at it. Doesn't need a second invitation. With width on offer, gives it the full treatment here. Races to 19 of just 15 deliveries. Well, Al-Tamimi Geotechnic Cricket Club continuing the good work here. Look at that bunch. Far too wide and had the bounce there. Just uses the elevation and gives it the treatment.
That's a good shot. I think they're checking if that's a 6 or 4, but clearly landed inside the field of play first and then went on to go over the ropes. So that will be 4 more runs for the left-hander. There you go, final confirmation of that one. 55 runs on the board. They'll be looking to hit these last 11 balls of the power play for runs as well. Ashif once again on strike. Short delivery, cuts that one. That's a beautiful shot. He's just used the pace on that one. And at the moment, Mohammad Anis's length is quite predictable for the left-hander here, Suraj.
He's not bowling in the right areas here. He's just lost his sense of discipline, and the batsmen are totally capitalizing on this. Again, width on offer. Doesn't have to do too much in terms of foot movement. Just guides his bat and opens the face of the blade. Fielders helpless as they watch that race away to the boundary, and they were hoping for things to come back after that Dilawar over. Instead, it's taken the turn for a worse here. 8 runs already on the first 2 deliveries.
This time change in the angle, coming over the wicket to the left-hander as well. Another short delivery which Kasif has missed. And I think that change in the angle is quite needed for Mohammad Anis, because if he's coming over the wicket to the left-hander, he's not giving them much room to hit that ball on the offside. Coming around the wicket actually gave him the angle to free his arms as well. So good ploy, a good change in tactic.
Oh, he's cleaned him up. Mohammadanis gets his man. And having gone for a lot of runs early on, a fast bowler's revenge that. He castles Kashif there. A very nice innings comes to an end from the opener. 23 of 18 deliveries. And Mohammadanis would have felt that he should have got a wicket a long time back. This time gets one with no dispute. He cleans him up. And OGC have lost their second wicket. Both openers back after Kashif Abbas has to depart.
Well, the comeback came inside edge onto that one. I mentioned just a ball ago that the angle was perfect for the left-hander, not giving him much room. And the inside edge travels onto the stumps. Both the openers now back in the hut for the OGC club.
They needed something, didn't they, Vansh? They needed a moment of inspiration, something to break the flow here. But both openers just caught on complete fire, and it looked like they were just going to finish this chase in a real hurry, try and get dinner appointments swiftly. But instead, now Tamimi Group Cricket Club will feel that they're back in the game here. They needed a bit of momentum. Might have got this through Mohammad Anis. He took a battering early on in this over. Now with the comeback wicket, he's got two new batsmen at the crease here. This is a critical few overs, this, for Tamimi Group Cricket Club if they are to protect their target of 133.
That is true. 8 deliveries now left in the power play. Here's Anis.
That's a good delivery there. Cramps him for room. Where runs that down to third man. Should just get a single. He gets off the mark and gets off strike.
And a delivery of the fifth. Anis has come back well, you can say. 9 runs off this over and the wicket as well. Be bowling to Arslan now. Arslan and Zuhair will be mindful of the fact that they need to get this new ball spell done with, and then they're in a safe position because Mimi Group Cricket Club have not bowled well in the middle overs that much as they have in with the new ball. The lover still remains to be a threat.
Final delivery of the fifth. Oh, it's a good delivery there. Arslan was caught again, trying to give himself some room. He followed him with that ball there, Mohammad Anis. And after an over that started off in a nightmare fashion, brilliant comeback there from the fast bowler. A wicket and just a run after that nightmare start. Ends the fifth over, and it's 60 for 2 as Al-Tamimi Geotechnic Cricket Club looking in great stead here for the chase.
Current run rate at 12 runs and over. No surprises, Dilaver is going to come back to bowl the final over of the power play. Looks as if he's going to bowl his 3 or 4 overs up front here with the kind of way that he's bowled in this tournament. Certainly produced the goods for his side. Zuhair and Arslan, the two batsmen, in at number 3 and number 4 respectively. Arslan Amin and Zuhair Amin, two talented right-handed batsmen, played for the OGC since a long while now. They're in with an opportunity to take their side through and get those 2 points in the bag. Here comes Dilaver, final over of the power play now. No slips in place. Cuts that one towards the point fielder. Will not run off that.
Work there. The skipper deciding that he needs another over from Dilaver in the hopes of getting another wicket. As we've seen how quickly the pendulum shifts and changes in the power play, teams have gotten onto a good start and have lost their way. The Group Cricket Club hoping for the same to happen here. Dilaver will be a huge reason if they're able to flip this in their favor.
Oh my word, what have we just seen once again? Just short, I think. But Arslan might consider himself lucky on that one, Suraj.
I think that carried, Vansh. I really do think that might have carried. What a chance that is. Dilaver again nearly producing a wicket-taking delivery. That was very close. These kind of opportunities, they have to stick from a Tamimi Group point of view.
That's a good ball once again from Dilaver. Swinging it away from the right-hander. Bowled in with some control. He might not have the pace, but that was clearly within that guideline as well. Just one run off the first three balls.
Brilliant stuff this from Dilaver. Completely pulling the handbrakes on the situation and needed here. Might just build a bit of pressure. Three deliveries left in the power play. Aslan might chase after Dilaver here. Oh, he goes after him immediately there. A bit unlucky to see the ball being called wide. A lot of movement there. The wind is really picking up here in Dammam. Aslan having to carry that, and Dilaver looking to just drop the ball in those areas of uncertainty.
Three deliveries left now in the power play, Suraj. It's been a power play dominated by the batting side.
Well on top here, but job still not done here. He goes after it again. Good delivery there. The lover is mixing things up. He's causing all sorts of problems. These are very tricky conditions here for the batsman now with the wind picking up. Bowlers using it to his advantage, getting the ball to hoop around in the air, making it very difficult. Aslan struggling.
Swing and a miss once again. Arslan needs to get a single here because he's struggling to get the big shots. The least he can do is get singles.
He's looking for that quick single there. Good fielding. Immediately stopping that, and this is an outstanding over this from Dilaver. Saw his team under the pump, going for runs, flowing. They were going at 15 and over. Dilaver has come in with his first over, struck early, and he's completely pulled things back here. One-man rescue job here from Dilaver in terms of pulling things back. Final delivery off the power play. Here goes Dilaver to Aslan. Gives him the charge, swing and a miss, and a dot ball to end the over and the power play. What a brilliant end to the power play this from a Tamimi Group point of view. Just 2 runs coming off that 6th over. It's the conclusion of the power play. It's 6 overs gone. It's 62 for 2.
"62 for 2 at the end of 6 overs. There's a change in the commentary box. Rehmat comes back in.
And as the umpire signals the end of the power play, Semi-Geotechnic Cricket Club requires 71 from 78 deliveries, going at a very healthy clip here, well over the required run rate. Now dipped under 6 and over. They should feel that this chase will be comfortable with 8 wickets in hand. But the Tamimi Group Cricket Club will have spotted a chink in the armor here. Getting those 2 openers out who are looking in a menacing mood. Now it's a change in commentary here. Welcome, Rahmat. What are we going to see here as we're going to begin the first over? Mohammed Anis back in after the power play, and he just tramps it for the room immediately with the first ball.
There you go. First delivery after the power play. Trying to cut that one late. Mohammad Anis. Captain has trusted him to bowl. Third over for him.
There goes Mohammed now. Anis gets that wicket. Oh, he goes after him again. They are not finding the connection here. This is a brilliant stage here for Tamimi Group Cricket Club. They have stifled the flow of runs and now making it difficult for the batsmen. 2 dot balls to begin the first over after the power play. Start here from Mohammad Anis, back-to-back dot balls. Now looking to try and find the wickets here to really get things going here, striking at 50. Again, looking to cramp him again. Brilliant bowling this. This is outstanding work. Wide has been given and he cannot believe it. He feels that's a very harsh call. Let's look at this again, looking for that short ball. Well pitched. That's a very harsh call there. He's just ducked and trying to lift that over the keeper. And then he's rightfully teased off with that decision. He feels that might have been a dot ball. Brilliant ball again. Look at that for pace. He's ripped that. He's happy to see it. Flash past his helmet. Superb ball. Really swift work here from Mohammad Anis. It's an outstanding over this. 4 dot balls after the Lava's previous over. He's bowled so well. Now he's continuing the good work. Oh, he's flashed that through the offside. That's a handsome looking cover drive. Beautiful shot there from Zuhair. This time fuller on the length, width on offer. Mohammad Anis will be disappointed to see that ball race away to the boundary.
Well, that's been a brilliant start. Absolutely on the money. What a great start they have had here in the power play. 66 on the board. Absolutely once again inside out. Fortunate enough that the ball hasn't traveled to the fielder out there. Quick update coming in here. A big update from the tournament's point of view. That the match which was rescheduled for tomorrow will not be played anymore, as the points will be shared each to the teams each, Bindelma Royals and OGC Pan Gulf. The match was rescheduled due to the unplayable conditions in the ground. This time high up in the sky, absolutely top-notch stuff. There was an extra width provided, extra bounce on that occasion, and Zuhair, the man, was absolutely living his dream here with that magnificent shot in the extra cover region. That is a mighty blow, isn't it,
What
Suraj?
a shot that was. Well, he has been patient. He's been very patient. And now he's seen the opportunity with width on offer, and he flashes his bat at it and he gets the boundary. And the Mimi Group Cricket Club, who are having a very good phase here with the boundaries just started to dry up. Now seeing another boundary will be a dagger to them. They wanted the space to be as tight as possible. The Lover has bowled 2 brilliant overs, conceding his first boundary. Now looking to bring a bit of calm back in here. Semi Geotechnic Cricket Club well on course here to complete this chase. Final delivery as he looks to get a bit of variation here. Lover has bowled very well. When his team have been under pressure, he's come and bailed them out with some brilliant bowling. Now his team need him again to deliver. Semi Geotechnic Cricket Club looking in good stead here. Here goes the Lover. He looks to paddle that on the onside. Clever shot there. Keeper will have to recover, which will allow them to take 2, but they stick to 1.
Well, this is turning out to be a brilliant partnership out here.
Lover back in the attack here. And he's got that again, trying to work that away from the fielder, looking to throw that. Zuhair making sure that he's backed up. Zuhair with that brilliant shot the previous over of Mohammad Anis would hold a very good over up until then. Seeing that ball disappear would have given him really good confidence trying to attack the rest of the chase. Lover has started well. Has got that variation using the windy conditions to his advantage. Shot a ball there. It's a clever shot. He guides that towards third man. Just a single. The Mimi group now looking for a moment of inspiration. Lover has provided it on many occasions throughout this tournament. He needs to stand up and be counted once again here. The change in the field. Okay, goes for the flashy drive there. Swing and a miss. Another dot ball.
Well, the lover has to take that onus of picking up the wicket. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. Well, the foundation has already been laid here by the opening pair, and the only thing that these two needs to do is just keep the scorecard moving, isn't it, Suraj, at the moment?
Yeah, they don't have to take any unnecessary risks considering the brilliant start they had in the power play. Yes, both openers have been dismissed after their early exploits, but they see themselves in a very dominant position here, still striking at over 10 and over, looking to make light work of this chase. Nearly halfway through the chase for them. So a long way to go. He pulls well, gets good distance, but straight to the fielder there at long on. And Ostemi Geotechnic Cricket Club are just starting to lose their way. And surprise, surprise, look at the bowler who it is. It's Dilaver who delivers again.
This is what exactly I was talking about. Dilaver needs to take that onus, and he responds to my question then and there itself. What a way to get that wicket. Third wicket going down, and it is going to be a big, big moment in the game.
Takes it short there. He felt again the lack of pace, just helping in that ball to just get caught in the wind and go straight down the throat. What a good catch that is, deep there. He had to keep his eyes on the ball, knowing what a crucial wicket this could be. And for Semi Geotechnic Cricket Club, now just in a bit of a predicament here, losing the third wicket. Still in the ascendancy here, but now we'll have to approach this chase with a lot more caution. It's 74 for 3.
Well, bowled from the blue. That was an absolutely unexpected shot from the man who has been the victim to Dilaver on the previous delivery. Kamran Ali Shah. He's got that one. Zuhair Amin, the man who's been the victim of Dilaver. Nicely caught at the long on region by Mubashir Abbas. Right on the moment when you were talking about they don't need to have do anything silly at the moment. They have done that thing right then and there. Gone for some big shot which wasn't needed actually, and went on losing the third wicket for the side. Beating
Right.
a dead horse will not be giving you something idea in this game. Just stick to the plan, play the basic cricket, and you will be over the line.
Right in the final delivery of Dilaver as well. Another wicket for the main man. Bowling here for Tamimi Group Cricket Club.
Well, Mubashir comes back into the attack with his new
There goes
over.
Mubashir. Now with looking for a bit of swing here, bit of a false start. Now looking to just unsettle the batsman. A new partnership needs to be built here for Sami Geotechnic Cricket Club. This is the perfect time for the Mimi Group Cricket Club to try and pull things back here. They'll have to curtail the boundaries. There goes Mubashir. Also very wide deliveries to start off with. A real loosener there.
Well, they need to hit the nail on the head very frequently here. Can't afford to lose 7 8 runs in an over. Need to be very economical, need to be very consistent with the bowling line and length.
There goes Mubashir. This one has to be a lot more accurate. The first delivery was a wide, striding onto the crease. Ball there, through the offside, looking for a quick single. This is where Tamimi Group Cricket Club just have to take the pace off the ball. So Sami batsmen have really enjoyed the pace that's come onto the bat. They've taken full advantage of it. Dilaver has shown that once you take the pace off, you can get a lot of joy here with the windy conditions. You're trying to build on the good work of Dilaver, trying to put the brakes on here. 75 for 3 here. OGC motoring along nicely. It's a nice shot. It's a brilliant hit that. Full follow through of the bat. Again, the pace is taken off there. Doesn't carry to the ropes. Just get a couple there.
Well, the kind of a start they have had at the beginning of the second innings has got them into some comfortable situation at the moment. But the captain really needs to think something out of the box of the Tamimi Group CC. Cannot make an omelette without breaking some eggs here. You have to get something out of the box.
Just striding in there, bowling with his line and length. This is a very good over. This from Said. 2 runs from the first three deliveries. Needs to make sure that he continues the good work here. Aslan has struggled for runs. 8 of 15 deliveries. Farid need to get off the mark.
This time again, losing on the line and length. Not been very much accurate. Can't afford to leak out runs, especially when you don't have much in your bucket. And post this over, you need to get some those courageous decisions right on the money. Go for some spin deliveries, I would say, rather turning back to the speedsters again. That will allow you some time to go for a wickets on this kind of a wicket. What do you say on this one, Suraj?
Yeah, taking the pace off might just help here. Said is doing exactly that. Very good over this from him.
It's been a brilliant shot, just given the direction. Sensible knock. Well, Arslan is actually taking his time to settle down himself. Farid is off the mark with that single. Last ball of this ninth over. We are heading towards. Slow one delivery in the slot. Has he got the distance? Yes, he has. That's up straight away towards the long on region for a monster. Well, this is the right moment that you need to step up.
He's been
Slow
so
one delivery right in the slot, and he's not going to miss on that one. He's ensuring that I'll be smashing it over the line, and that's what exactly he has done. No chance towards the fielder of long on to latch on it.
brilliant shot there. He's been so patient throughout this innings here. Arslan is struggled a bit, but that one was in the slot. His eyes lit up, and he takes Syed on in the last delivery. Syed had bowled a brilliant over up until then, but that last delivery just making that stat become 10 runs coming off that over. 84 for 3 years, Samijia Technique Cricket Club. Once again, that release shot comes off the bat of Arslan, and suddenly his stats doesn't look too bad now. 14 of 16 for him. The change in bowling here for Tamimi Group Cricket Club as spin being introduced.
Well,
Farid
absolutely
now.
a right decision made from the captain. Someone has to come and take the onus. Probably spin is this something which is going to create that opportunity of picking up the wickets. A lot depends on this over. Well, the batsmen are literally heating up themselves with the kind of a shot we have seen in the previous over's last delivery from Aslan. He'll be much more confident and will be trying to go for some big hits in the spin over as well.
Akhtar now introduced with a slip in place here. This is an opportunity here for Tamimi Group Cricket Club to bring things back. That current run rate for the first time in this match has dipped under 10 and over. That is job first done for Tamimi Group. They'll have to bring that down a lot more if they are to trouble them in this chase. Here goes Akhtar as we head towards the halfway stage of the chase here. Good delivery first up.
Well, Farid is the new batsman out into the middle. You just have to do nothing much here. Just try to rotate the strike and keep your best man onto the strike as much as possible. This time he sweeps and sweeps it hard, but finds the fielder in the deep. That will be a single. That is a much
Great,
confident shot from him.
great shot there from Farid. Quick, just flick of the wrist there. Very little feet movement. Akhtar looking to just drop that just outside the off stump here. That's that again. He's almost tempting him to come down the track. Clever play this from Arslan. Knowing that his wicket is important here, he'll just nudge that for a single.
Yes, you rightly mentioned he's offering that loop and that flighted deliveries, tempting the batsman to go for some bigs. And if he's going to commit that mistake, he'll be falling short. That is been flawless shot from this man Farid. As the moment that we are speaking, that he is lacking in the confidence. He has got some willow, but the meat of the bat right off the middle, and nicely gone for a sweep shot, bending on one knee and a maximum.
What a shot that is from Farid. Picks the length early, gets down and hammers that for a maximum.
This has been one more shot. What a way to get that 10 runs in just two deliveries. All of a sudden, Farid changes the gear and is looking in a hurry to finish the games of in style. Just 10th over in progress, and they are already close to those three number figure.
Such a clever shot again. The bowling is just lacking here from Akhtar, tossing it up, plays that on the full, and as he looks to take the pace off, they're in real trouble here. And a dot ball to end the over as we head towards the halfway stage of the chase. Al-Tamimi Geotechnic Cricket Club in cruise control here at 96 for 3 as they require 37 from the last 9 overs of play at a required run rate of 4.11. 7 wickets in hand. OGC looking in great nick here to complete the chase. There's still a lot of cricket to go here, and Tamimi Group Cricket Club will have identified this as they look to exit this tournament with a victory here after 3 losses on back-to-back occasions. This is a chance for them to make amends. It's not looking good for them at this moment, but a few wickets might change things for them as we'll be back after the short drinks break for the start of the second phase of the chase.
Just in the meantime, would like to take this opportunity to thank all our sponsors who have been in the tournament with their continued support. OGC Foundation Day Cup 2025, powered by Dafa News. Title sponsor Osaimi Geotechnic Co. Thanks to Mr. Mahmood, Mr. Masood, I beg your pardon. Organizing partner Tamimi Tafga and Tamimi Group, Mr. Dilawar, Mr. Rahman, and Mr. Ashfaq. Broadcast and event partner Pacific Star Sports, Toyam Sports, Mr. Mahmood Merchant. Organizing partner Axis United Trading Company Limited, Fireox Group, Waqas Alvi. Food and beverages partner Shehzada and Mughal Restaurant, Mr. Abbasi. Trophy sponsors coming in Tapa Tamimi and partner, Pearl Index, Mr. Majid, Aftab, Mr. Bilal, Saudi Cricket Association, Eastern Province Cricket Association, ESCC, Cosmo, Oxride, Armaf Perfumes, Shams Corner, Nature and Pure, and last but not the least, GHS Properties. Thank you so much for your extended support throughout the tournament. Without your support, not even a brick of this foundation of this beautiful event would have been laid.
Well, at the halfway stage of the chase here, the Semi Geotechnic Cricket Club 96 for 3 here, striking at 9.6 and over. Side back in the attack. He bowled a very good first over up until the final delivery. Now back again, and he looks to chase after him again. Arslan, he's got that almost into the gap there. The chase is on for the fielder. Just get a couple of runs and he'll get there quite comfortably.
Yes, you rightly mentioned he's been bowling superbly up until that last ball that he has gone for a 6 in the long on region. But this time again, trying to make a comeback. 2 runs in the first ball.
So he just strides in there, looks for the big shot again through the offside. Chases on again. This is very good batting. Won't race away to the boundary, but another 2 runs is very much on the offer. And a good start to the over here from the Osaimi Geotechnic Cricket Club as the 100 comes up for the boys in maroon here. Excellent work for them. The way they've tackled this chase here, not easy. Having to go at 7 and over, they've done more than that here as they've put the pressure on Tamimi Group Cricket Club.
This time slashes and slashes hard. That will be running away towards the boundary. That's again we have seen a sloppy work of fielding from the fielders of Tamimi Group CC.
Width on offer there, and he is happy to just swing his bat at it. Fuller delivery there from side. This opens the face of the blade and carves that through point for a boundary. Semi geotechnique and now finding it far too easy to get those runs in a real hurry here. Not the start that Said was looking for. Ready. 8 runs off this over. What a shot that is there from Farid, taking the charge on, and what an expensive over this has turned out to be from Said, hoping to bring some control back in this game, but instead, Osemi Geotechnique Cricket Club in a hurry to finish this chase off, gives him the charge, and he pumps that over. Couple of bounces and races away to the boundary. Brilliant stuff this from Osemi Geotechnique Cricket Club. They have raced from sub 100, now looking very comfortable in this chase. They look at the scoreboard now with 11 overs gone, 110 for 3. And it is really now alarm bells for Tamimi Group Cricket Club. How are they going to try and stop the onslaught here from Osemi Geotechnique Cricket Club?
Well, a snowball's chance in hell here for Tamimi Group CC. Losing the momentum at the moment. Courtesy Farid and Arslan's inning. 28 of 22 it's Arslan, 13 of 9 it's Farid. Taking on each and every single bowler that they are facing. This time slashes and slashes hard up above the point region. A beautiful piece of fielding work in the deep. 2 run comfortably taken.
And Farid has gotten a swift move on here. 15 of 10 deliveries, giving great support here to Aslan, who's just caught fire and been very aggressive. That current run rate over 10 over again. And they're very, very close now to victory. Just 21 required here for Sami Geotechnique Cricket Club. They might finish this in a hurry here.
Will be going for a quick single. That might be a single on that occasion off the bat.
Kamran looking to put the brakes on here. Has been very good with the bat. Now tasked with trying to pull things with the ball. They need a wicket, trying to break this partnership. And that's far too wide on that occasion. Another run ticks over here for Semi Geotechnique Cricket Club. That current run rate has stayed steady over the 10 and over mark. That's courtesy of that brilliant start that they had, courtesy of the two openers going at 15 and over. The early stages of the power play now been brought back. It's still over 10 and over. That's a nice bit of quick change of pace. Gets the single, rotates the strike.
Well, 12th over in progress. They are much close to the victory now. Osami Geotechnique CC. Down the leg stump will be a wide once again.
My delivery there from Kamran. Not getting that rhythm on this occasion. The extras really not helping the cause here. A couple of wides already in this over.
It's nicely played, just given the direction it towards the deep backward point region. That's a
Straight.
beautiful delivery and a magnificent catch taken in the deep. That will be a wicket again for OGC. They have lost their fourth in the progress.
Well, Farid was going for the big shot there. He's disappointed that he didn't get that over the fielder. It was there to be hit, and Kamran answers the call of the skipper here. A wicket at a crucial time as Al-Tamimi Geotechnique Cricket Club were motoring along far too smoothly. Farid hauls out, looking to accelerate and try and finish off the total instead. It's a very good catch, and it's a quick delivery here as he catches hold of that. Fielder there at long off, judges that to perfection. Had to move a couple of steps back and collects that comfortably. Al-Tamimi Group Cricket Club have gotten wickets sporadically here. They'll have to close the job here. Semi Geotechnique have never really looked in any trouble in this chase. As Kamran's final delivery, it's been eventful. A few wides, he's stifled the flow of runs and now gotten a wicket here as we head towards the final delivery of the 12th. New batsman Zayed out there in the middle. It's a beautiful delivery there to end the over. Good work there from Kamran. A dot ball to end the over and a wicket from it. It's 12 overs gone. It's 118 for 4.
Well, they have got nothing much in the bucket to lose out from here on. Just 15 runs required to OGC CC to win this game. Al-Tamimi Geotechnique completely dominating at the moment.
They have 7 overs to deal with the 15 runs here. Just over two and over required. With 6 wickets in hand. What the Tamimi Group can do here is to get a couple of wickets to try and add a bit of anxiety in the chase. As it stands, the Semi Geotechnique Cricket Club are headed towards 2 valuable points for them. Those 2 points will get them out from the bottom, or try and with 4 points, knowing that Kanu Strikers, Tamimi, Tafka and Jubail Knights have had brilliant tournaments. But a victory here might not help them to climb up the table. It just gives them that confidence that they can play some very good cricket. They've looked in total control of this match. As we head towards the 13th over with 15 required, Semi Geotechnique Cricket Club are in cruise control here. As Aslan now on strike, looking for that quick single. Good delivery going around the wicket there, the right-hand fast bowler.
Well, much favoring things for Al-Tamimi Geotechnique CC at the moment. They have got everything that needed. Well, technically, the game is still on. Tamimi Group CC, they need to put an extra effort here. Pick up those 2 or 3 wickets in the next couple of overs. Might build up some pressure. But seems like things are going easy for Aslan and Zad at the moment. Taking singles and doubles with much comfortable.
Well, we're going to throw this one to Rizwarun Rahman, who's seeing some wonderful crowd work here at Dammam. As the chase concludes here, we've seen some fantastic support here from Al-Tamimi Geotechnique Cricket Club. Take it away, Rizwan.
देख रहे हैं इस वक्त मैच अपने उरूज पर है और नाजरीन और हाजरीन भी हमारे पास इस तादाद में हैं कि इस वक्त बहुत बड़ी आवाज समझ में आ रही। बहुत किस टीम को सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं आप? हम ओजीसी को सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं और हम ही ये मैच ये टूर्नामेंट जीतेंगे इंशाल्लाह। वी विल बी द चैंपियन। आप देख रहे हैं यहाँ कितने तादाद में हाजिरीन आए हुए हैं और इस वक्त बहुत जोरों शोर से, क्या नाम है भाईजान आपका?
साजिद इजाज घंटापुर।
किस तो क्या एक्साइटमेंट हो रही है आपको, मजा आ रहा है यहाँ? क्या
बहुत मजा आ रहा है साहब, एंजॉय कर, इंशाल्लाह हम जीतेंगे, ओजीसी टीम हमारी।
और इसके साथ ही एक बहुत अच्छा शॉट लगा ओजीसी की तरफ से, तो आप समझते हैं आज का मैच ओजीसी ही जीतेगा
इंशाल्लाह ओजीसी जीतेगा।
तो जरा एक नारा लग जाए ओजीसी के लिए।
ओजीसी जिंदाबाद।
तो आप देख रहे हैं कि इस वक्त हमारी पोजीशन भी खतरे में। ये सब लोग माशाल्लाह से हर कोई जो है नारे में है और इससे अंदाजा करें कि कितना आलीशान और कितना जबरदस्त मैच होगा। अब हम आपको अपनी नन्ही मुन्नी एक गेस्ट के पास ले चलते हैं और उनसे इंटरव्यू लेते हैं जरा।
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Amir. We have a little angel here who's come all the way from Dammam to support their team. Can I have your name, please?
Yes, sir, Sayyid Jafri.
Which team are you supporting and why?
I'm supporting OGC because I love them so much.
Whom are you cherishing them for? Which players are you cherishing for?
I'm choosing for Akil, Zuhair, and Arsalan, and
That's fine. Do you think they're going to win the match today?
yes.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us. That's the little angel who's come all the way from.
Well, thank you so much. As the match finishes in some style, Arslan adds the finishing touches. A brilliant innings from him as OGC take the points. A convincing victory for them as they win with nearly 7 overs to spare and 6 wickets in hand. An absolutely brilliant performance after winning the toss and electing to bowl first. They have felt that they conceded far too much towards the end, but with the bat, they were absolutely brilliant, courtesy of the two openers who got them into a brilliant start. And then Arslan towards the end adds the finishing touches along with Zayed with a swashbuckling cameo of 14 or 4 deliveries. Osami Geotechnic Cricket Club win by 6 wickets and get that 4th point that they've been thirsting for throughout this tournament.
Well, absolutely. That's a comprehensive win for Osami Geotechnic CC, won by 6 wickets. They have done nothing wrong since the moment of the toss that the captain have won it and gone for bowling first and nicely tried and restricted the opposition's Tamimi Group CC to 132 and came out to chase a target of 133 in 19 overs. And what a great foundation that the openers have laid and set the stage for the rest of the batsmen to come in and take their team over the line.
A brilliant performance there from Osami Geotechnic Cricket Club, registering their 2nd win and in very convincing fashion against one of the home sides in Tamimi Group. Well, with 133 required, they needed a fast start, and that's exactly what the two openers provided. Fantastic work there, and everything in terms of aggression, intent, and then quality. They got a bit of fortune in terms of the lucky bounces and the edges. The way they dealt with the early threat was really special. There were some missed opportunities out there in the field, and that's something that Innings Cricket Club will have to improve as a team. Mohammad Hassan felt that he could have had 2 wickets early on in his first over. Instead, he saw himself complete 21 in that over, and from there on, it just felt that Al-Tamimi Cricket Club will go on to take the points, and that's exactly what's happened as shots rained in from all across the park. Naseem Beg trying his best, dropped a couple of short deliveries. That one, courtesy of Baez, raced away to the boundary, pretty much summed up the bowling side's effort. We continued to see some massive shots though, all over the park. Fantastic entertainment provided by the batsmen. They kept going and kept producing the big shots, but did lose a few wickets at regular intervals, but the scoreboard kept moving. Boundaries at regular intervals, some innovative shots, finding the boundaries from not just in front of square, and behind square as well. That one flashed through point, but the boundaries kept on throwing with regular intervals. That was a brilliant delivery from Mohammad Anis, firing that towards the stumps, and a rare moment for Tamimi Group to cheer on. And the quality shots kept pouring in, and Tamimi Group felt that the opportunity for victory was slipping through their fingers. Still managed to pick up a few wickets to bring some smiles to the faces, but they kept seeing the ball disappear deep into the stands and the occasions. That one was a quality hit right towards the end, and they finished it off in style. A couple of boundaries to accelerate the run rate towards the end, and then the finishing touch applied. Any sort of bad deliveries and full tosses were dealt with real expert intent. And once they saw the finish line close, they found the gaps with a lot more regularity. It was a complete performance from Al-Tamimi Cricket Club. They picked up the wicket with the very first delivery when Asif had bowled, and they got the run out, and from there on they never did look back. Tamimi Group Cricket Club were always on the back foot, still managed to pick up the 4th wicket towards the end, but that was just a consolation prize as Al-Tamimi Cricket Club added the finishing touches right towards the end with some luscious blows way over the stands. And that completed the victory in really comfortable style.
Post-match presentation of match number 15 played between Tamimi Group and Osemi Geotechnic of the ongoing OGC Foundation Cup 2025 powered by Dafa News. Winning the toss, opting to bowl first, Osemi Geotechnic restricted Tamimi Group to 132 for the loss of 10 wickets. In response, Osemi Geotechnic chased the total down in just 13 overs. Well, there were a few notable performances, but it was one man who stood out. I would like to call upon our guest, Mr. Farhat Mahmood, the president of the Eastern Province Cricket Association, to hand over the Player of the Match award to none other than Umar Imtiaz. Umar Imtiaz, can we have you on the stage, please? Umar Imtiaz has also represented under 19 for Saudi, a young pace sensation. The trophy is sponsored by Al-Tamimi. And the gift hamper from Cosmo Cosmetics, gift hamper, and the perfume from Armaf, and we have a gift hamper as well from Cosmo Cosmetics. Thank you so much, Mr. Farhat. उमर, पहली बात बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो। आप यहाँ पर रुमान रईस अच्छे दिग्गज खिलाड़ी के साथ आप खेल रहे होते हैं, क्या सीखने को मिला है आपको?
बहुत बड़ी बात है कि रुमान रईस वगैरह सबके साथ खेलने का मौका मिल रहा है और उनके एक्सपीरियंस से सीखने का मौका मिल रहा है। और जो भी मैच के दौरान गलतियाँ होती हैं साथ साथ बताते रहते हैं, कॉन्फिडेंस देते रहते हैं, तो काफ़ी इम्प्रूव होने का मौका मिल रहा है सबसे।
3 विकेट्स यहाँ पे आसानी बात नहीं है, 3 विकेट चटकाना। कौन सी विकेट आपको सबसे मज़ेदार लगी?
जो पहली बॉल पे जो स्पेल के पहले ओवर पे आउट हुआ था, उसका कॉन्फिडेंस मिला था उससे, तो उससे आगे बेहतर बॉलिंग करने की ज़्यादा हुआ था।
मस्ट विन मैच था, आप लोग ने जीते। देखते हैं पॉइंट्स टेबल किस तरह होती है और इंशाल्लाह गुड लक फॉर योर नेक्स्ट मैचेस।
थैंक यू सर।
Thank you so much. That was Umar Imtiaz, the player of the match for his bowling performance today. That's all we have from the post-match presentation.